Hem hem. Hum hum hum. It's almost time. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live back again with Tartarus Run? No, not a Tartarus Run. As you can see, what you can't see beyond my beautiful face is just the picture, the lone picture of the antagonist. He's by himself because everyone else is tired, but we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. Yesterday, at least what we could accomplish. Yesterday, we have some money. The quests need to be done. Triangular sword will be taken from somebody, I'm sure, to get the protection sutra and all that jazz. And I guess a cat would like out, so I should probably let them out. No, we'll take care of that. All right, let me out. It's like it never ends. Every time I set my time to start, there's always something I have to go off and get ready for, and that's fine. But yeah, so if you were around yesterday, you will know that I screwed up a couple of things. Now, we didn't start over. I played it off on my own, got us caught back up where we needed to do. I got some money, kept Orpheus this time, which made things a little bit easier for the run. But we still didn't get that Juzamaru. Good afternoon, Miss Rainbow Sparkles. How are you? I swear, like, this thing just doesn't drop for anybody. Jack Off Brothers, we haven't gotten anybody whether to do that. We just got to remember to get some triangular sword from someone on the 26th, which I believe is in a few days. So we're tired. We're going to go rest. Exams are done. So we can just sort of move on and all, you know, Bob's the uncle, as I would say. How's your afternoon / day going so far there, Miss Rainbow Hannah Sparkles? You know, I'll say, you know, it's like a hat day, but not a bad hat day. Did you change the color of your name again? Not that I mind people changing their color, but now it looks like it's a different. Maybe I'm the confused one. Maybe I'm losing my mind as there's no school today, early Sunday morning. What we can do on Sundays is now that we have some money, I just want to make sure we have enough, like 23 grand. Now that's the kind of money I like to see. Doesn't need to be that loud. Check out the beautiful TV show. Watch the TV show with beautiful Tanaka. Just resting legs after a walk you did with your dad this morning. Well, that's really nice to have. Seems like we have a package. Wait, hold on. So we got the purpose katana that we wanted, but we were going to that to get another irritatingly catchy song that apparently I think only Chelsea Ann likes. It's not terrible, but I think what kills this song is Tanaka. He's the one that ruins it over the airwaves for everyone in the Home Shopping Network. Do people still use the Home Shopping Network? I do see like the TSC, the shopping channel, is still like a thing. But whether or not people actually use it, I was concerned or worried about. I mean, I guess I'm not concerned. I don't care what the hell you people do with your goddamn money, but it always seems like a bad deal on those types of things. I always see like the weirdest things on there, like the Dyson vacuums. Like, I guess maybe it's like overly expensive things that are over the top with it. Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't. I wouldn't think like I don't think a lot of people. Your mother-in-law praises the shopping channel. Does she really? Never would have known that. Anywho, Stu, you know, I'm sure you just finished off your lunch. Oh, we're getting an all-purpose apron this time for some lovable all-around protection. It's basically like a condom, I guess, that you just throw in your entire body, and a little bit of diet food for I guess if you're fat and you're not feeling, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we have money now. We've made these changes, so we can move forward and purchase these things. And that's all for today. So from here, we generally love to spend our Sundays in the room doing absolutely nothing other than the shopping channel and playing the MMORPG known as, I believe it's called Innocent Sin. Yeah, she said it's so easy because you make the small zero interest. Oh, okay. I thought, I mean, if they're literally very small to nothing in interest payments, I guess, then why not? Makes things simple. Paul Adam Kantowski. How are ya? Good to see ya. Hop on in. Absolutely, we'll play the MMORPG. Absolutely. Lunarvale Hospital. We're gonna see Maya hipping on up to the chit chatteroo, and but nothing to be gained there. That's fine. Not every day can be bangers or anything like that. So it is expected that that can't always happen. So good. Oh, that was it. Like there wasn't even an evening to do anything. We just went right into Monday. Okay, got to be careful on that one. Exam results will be posted today. I'm hoping for good results so that Mitsuru gives us some quality items that we're probably not going to get at all, really. But it would be nice to get something as Yukari stops us again to figure out life's small problems going forward. Punctual as always. I mean, we're all Japanese. We're all, going to be punctual. I don't know if that's even a word that they have in their vocabulary as being late. I'm sure there are late Japanese people. Of course there are. It's it's bound to happen. But Junpei looks like the world is about to end. Really? What happened with Junpei? Exam scores were supposed to say. Oh, and I'm going to assume that he probably didn't do very well. But if begging is going to work for these people, then why even bother with hard work? Because, well, you beg your way to the top, just like anything, I guess. What kind of future is that showing for our children, that you can just beg your way out of things, right? I thought hard work still paid off. Maybe not. You start to learn a few things in the corporate world of how things really work in this world, and it sort of is a little bit of a letdown for you. But hey, let's not be Debbie Downers here in this stream. We'll leave that over on my side of the computer as opposed to on your side. Results are posted, and we decide to go take a peek. There's just like some random guy that just comes up to our door and goes, "Hey, look, the exam rules are posted. Everyone jump on around." Like, imagine like this was just the way it was done. Just wait. I'm trying to think. Actually, in high school they did this. No, not high school. College. They did this. Except no one knew they didn't have your name. They just had your code, and no one knew what your code was. But that was still pretty good. Top score, maybe. Charm increased. That's it. As opposed to just like telling you what your mark was, heaven forbid. I guess that was the easy way of doing it. Hey, did you fail miserably? I don't know. All right, class, settle on down. You can show your scores to one another. I mean, how are we showing them to each other? They're posted downstairs, so that no one could bother with it. First part was kanji dictation. How could any of you get this part wrong? It was a gimme. I swear you make me embarrassed to be your teacher. Well, maybe if you weren't too busy hanging out with Kenji. I think that's the one that they're possibly looking at bumping uglies. I'm not too sure, but he did have to get her a cake, I thought. No pies or no store-bought crap. That wasn't part of the interest. Anyways, what, there's bullying here? No, none whatsoever. So apparently we won't get into that. So I guess that's fine. No, stay up. No, don't close their eyes, even though we were tired and not feeling well, probably because we spent way too long in Tartarus to have this rip-roaring show just not continue on from yesterday. So now pay attention. Correct answer was and, but I gave partial credit for however. Well, thank God that wasn't on the test, because I would have failed that miserably going forward. Miserably. And I thought I was pretty good at English. Heck, I speak it, but we all know I'm not very good with the pronunciation of anything. Pronunciation? Proving my point across the board there, ladies and gentlemen. Are we still feeling ill? Oh, we're feeling good today. Oh, well, I don't think we have an odd morsel. So one thing I ran into last night when I was just sort of coming up through a couple of things was we sort of almost started a new new social link, but not really. So we'll hang out with Kaz. I'm sure he would love to see us on May the 2-5. I felt great. Nothing beats a good old nice nap during class, don't you think? I mean, no? Pay attention, Kaz. Otherwise, you're going to fail miserably, or you're relying upon someone else to get the notes rocking. Let's go to practice, though. Let's get that. Some dedication, more dedication than you. Well, I really feel like, wearing the track clothes everywhere you go sort of seems to be a little much. I mean, I'm sure he stinks, too. Like, that's probably not a good call, but track team is giving it everything they've got. Are they really giving it everything they've got? Because it looks like it's low on the low end side. I was expecting some far more work there. But it's tough but fun. Is it really? Is it really? I'm afraid this is just gonna blow up on my face, and none of us are ever gonna be ready for that. Your side is killing you. I mean, maybe you don't take a breather, perhaps. Yeah, don't overdo it, or should I tell the poor guy to toughen up? Toughen up, big boy. Yeah. See, he likes that. Oddly enough, he likes to be encouraged that way, you sicko. No, I got that special kind of training. You know, stuff that you have no idea what we're doing. Crazy like box. That's what I do. Yes, I go out and destroy people like you, Kaz. That's generally my goal in life, is destroy the Kazushis of the world with my secret Tartarus training. As I sit here and I look at this, I do try to figure out who wears short shorts, and then I just need my character to bounce back and go, I wear short shorts. Currently, just right now, good old Coca-Cola, the classic. That's the start. That's the start. Let's not have any expectations going beyond that. But nothing crazy right now. Just enjoy the beverage. It came with lunch. Just pita pit. It was okay. I hit the spot, and we're track team chariot level number 2. Shouldn't get so worked up over it. No, you should. No, you shouldn't get worried over well, any of this at all. So let's go. What's wrong though? I don't want to be too pissy with this guy. You know, I think he has some adoration for each other. You know, considering he is the rival, but I think it's a good old friendly rivalry type of thing. Nothing too fantastic. You know, I'm sure we'll be looking out for each other when the time comes. Oh, good old Yuka time. Yeah, no, just ignore as if nothing's going on. What's up? Would you like to walk home together? Let's throw the option out there, maybe. No, you're in a hurry today. Well, you know what? I'm in a hurry today. We can just ignore each other. And then she went home alone, like Kevin McAllister. Back to the dorm we go. Might see if we're lucky, able to see if we can go into Tartarus. I want to get some items. I want to get some things ripping and rocking. I want to get the money. That's the place we need to go to. Instead of just singing off, at Mandragora all day. Man, I don't even see her. So she's gone, eh? And I believe Triangular Sword was from somebody tomorrow. I don't believe it was today. Yes, tomorrow. So we just don't forget to do that, and I guess she's gone. So I guess we're just chilling. Let's put on that new katana we got. We got an all-purpose katana. Oh yeah, that's gonna whack a few things. Camo shirt, I think we're good. Rugged Geta, don't even know what that says. Oh yes. Yeah, give me that. Give me that strength Giga power band. Remember how we missed that the other day? Meaning yesterday, and I wasn't paying any attention? We did that last night. We redid that in about half the time, because imagine how much gameplay you can get through without yip-yapping to your chat. Not that I don't enjoy that. That's part of the charm with a Twitch stream. That's what it's all about, quite frankly. But it took me like an hour to get all that done. It was mostly just running around stupidly with all the garbage of having to bother with Tartarus. That's what sucked. Yep, don't be shy. Belt it on out. Sing all the songs we'd love to do. So it's one thing. It's actually funny. I don't know. You know, they don't really give you an inkling as to what that karaoke is like, but it opened me up to what karaoke was in Yakuza. And when I think of an Americanized version of karaoke is where you go to a bar, generally a karaoke bar, not that I've ever been, but you know, and everyone sings in front of everybody, right? That's sort of like what the fun is. Whereas the Japanese version is sort of like you go into a private room, and then you have the TV and everything set up, and it's just like for a very small get together of friends. It's not like, you know, it's very private. There's no singing and belting it out. I guess there could be places like that, but It's just odd to think of it those two different levels. So I wonder if that's like an open bar type of area where you're belting it out to everyone, or if it's a private room where I'm just by myself. Um, I feel like maybe having a good sleep, maybe it's not gonna hurt. But then again, studying, just constantly getting that up. We were feeling good. We weren't tired or anything, so might as well give her a whirl. I always feel like you're gonna get screwed here. You study something, you get stuck on a subject, and then it screws you over. Oh, see, we got lucky today. Okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention that one day, and I was tired, and I studied, and I still got the academics up, but it made me pay for it the next day, like being on the toilet with the shits or something. Just like, how dare you have that meal that you knew you were gonna not gonna have some bad times over. Hi, Junpei. You always stop me here, don't you? Just, sup, dude. How did you do in the exams? Blew them away. How did you do? I heard you were shite. I'm a laughingstock. At least he realizes it and admits it. But he's worried about the two cute girls. Now, who wouldn't be? High school, cute girls, right? I won't let it get to me. We might be getting another girl on our team anyway. Yeah, I heard the possibility of someone named Fuka. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the special counsel to your tribal chief, the head of table, Roman Reigns. I think it's a good call to have Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns isn't very good on the mic. Much like Brock Lesnar, it almost just works extremely well. I sort of feel like it would have been better to, like, maybe back in, when you brought Asuka back in, I really think maybe having Paul Heyman and Asuka, or maybe, he could still have her, because, unfortunately, the language barrier is a problem. It goes where it does. It does. All right, well, Kenji would like to meet up again. I know, and we all poo-poo all over it, but, he is becoming better over the years. I always just still remember when John Cena buried him in that one promo where he forgot his line. And John Cena sort of told him like that was sort of part of the whole dealio. He's a good wrestler. He just has absolutely zero mic skills, and when you put in the aspect of, well, here, let's have Paul Heyman do it work for you, and then that covers up your low end side. That's great. Well, I already had Kenji ask me to go hang out and help him out with his teacher problems. He's a big bad boy now. Yeah, it only took him 3 years too late to finally realize that he should have been a heel, a little too long in the tooth. All right, Kenji, would you like to hang out? I would love to. Oh, he's gonna give me advice on chicks. Never leave him hanging. That makes him mad. Oh, and never break a promise. That's the worst thing you could ever do. And remember, chicks get jealous easily. Is that true, Hannah? Do chicks get jealous really easily? If your chick sees you walking home with another chick, you're dead, dude. And Brent called the three-way between Roman versus Bryan versus... See, why did they have to just throw in Daniel Bryan in that? Nobody wants to see that. I mean, sure, maybe some people do. Not me. Disinterested. I have so much wrestling to catch up on. I'm about 8 weeks behind on AEW Dynamite. I mean, WWE, I really don't go out of my way to watch, but I watch basically. I've turned into one of those people that watch from Royal Rumble to catch sort of the storylines going forward, and then up to WrestleMania, and then I'll be done with it again. Yeah, it's next weekend. Meet with Genji. Yeah, we will. Cool. Let's go somewhere then. Are we going to go and get some ramen again? Is that what we're after? Or somewhere different, perhaps? Oh. We went to Wild Duck Burger. I don't know why Batman is an inflatable with an upside down McDonald's golden arch for a W behind him, but... Do you watch both, Paul? AEW and WWE? Or are you just a WWE guy? Perhaps you might even be a TNA guy. Hey, Emery is... Miss Canu's first name is Emery. Anyway, Emery, so it's not Miss Tenu. Alright, I thought you were with the other one. I'm sorry, I assumed wrongly here. We haven't seen this canoe person. Like I made her my girl before they even had a chance. She's a strict teacher and what? Let me guess, strict in the bedroom as well, eh, Kenji? Have you watched AEW though? Like, have you glanced at it at all there, Paul? Or not that I'm trying to switch anybody over. I'm a big advocate for letting people like what they like. I don't want to tell people what they should watch or what they should do. That's not good. That's not good peeps. You look good-looking people are just attracted to one another. It's like they're meant to be together. I mean, oh really? I mean, I agree. Absolutely. Hot people with hot people, right? It's funny, there's like a Jim Jeffries joke I heard about that recently. He's like, the majority of people walking around are like 4s and 5s. There's not a lot of 9s and 10s around, and there isn't a lot of 1s in the world. And he just like points out at the audience. He's like, oh, unfortunately, I see a lot of 2s. I won't name them, but oh, it's hilarious. I will not tell you about it at all. Teachers aren't allowed to date students. Well, already this is just being terrible. Not really wanting to check it out, I just forget. Oh, that's fair enough. I was always into I was like watching New Japan, pro wrestling. I always loved watching Wrestle Kingdom and whatnot, so that was always good when like Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody, all of them were in New Japan and were doing a lot of those shows even when they were sort of independent at the same time. And now like that, they're not part of it anymore. I was sort of hoping that they would be in the previous year, but AEW's coming up really nicely. When you guys watch, are you watching for the story or you like the spots? I watch for the sport. Sometimes the stories are not very interesting, but I find the stories are easily forgettable, so I just like watching, some of my favorite wrestlers just having good wrestling matches. It's like I've always had like people come up to me and go like, "Oh, who's your?" Even though I have a favorite baseball team, favorite hockey team, and whatnot, like it's not necessarily that. Like I just like watching a good game, like a good game between anybody, regardless of whether I like the team or not, or between two athletes is irrelevant. I just want to see good matches, good sports, good stuff like that. Good racing is another big one. Like I think NASCAR is a little hard for me to watch because my favorite is no longer racing, being Jeff Gordon. But you can give me a good race and I'll watch it. But unfortunately, a lot of them lately have not been very good. The dirt ones sort of sucked because the tires sucked, and
where have you been?
They had to keep stopping. Like I don't like the stage racing. So is WWE wrestling or is it G3? That's more down to, I believe, that the wrestlers. So a lot of them will call out a fight with what's a booker, what they'll call as a booker. And they'll work out like sort of like what the match is going to be, whether it be this is how you start, this is what we want to do in the middle. But depending on who they are or exactly, some of them work it on right in the ring. Just they have a very good relationship working. The winners are always predetermined. Yeah. It's not a real fight like it is in the UFC where this guy can beat up this guy and that guy and whatnot. It's not. Does it get real every once in a while? Of course it does, but it's never really beyond that. Okay, so is everyone here now again? I just don't see Junpei. So did he sort of like bow out? Was he annoyed after his terrible number of employees? No, I don't need to know. If someone's not feeling good, then we're all good. We can wait a day. But I will go in and hand that quest. Like, there's been a few times where, like, Miss Rainbow Sparkles might know better than I will, but two giant guys, you might know who Brock Lesnar is, but Braun Strowman, I want to say, was the other one. It was like a Royal Rumble a few years ago. Didn't, like, Braun Strowman, or maybe it was Raw, I don't know, but didn't Braun Strowman, like, legitly punch Brock Lesnar, and then Brock sort of, like, woke up and gave him a really good couple of knees, like, hey, you do not hit me like that. Like, and Brock these are two giant men. I mean, Brock Lesnar's like, what, 6'5", 6'6", 300 pounds. Braun Strowman at the time was probably, what, like 350, closer to 400 pounds at the time. Hello, nerd. Welcome, welcome. Hello. How you doing, Penguins? Good to see you again, as always, friend. Yes, we've completed a quest. We got ourselves the fencing EPPPP. And finally we can move on and get something else. Keck W, I love that. I love that. Oh, I hope that guy's getting paid for all his internet celebrity. I do not know why your clothes are blue. It's butt cream time, ladies and gentlemen. So that was hilarious. I'll be right back. And we're back. Lockdown is the name of that song. It's in the new DLC for Binding of Isaac. I have not played Binding of Isaac. Big E. He's someone I haven't really paid much attention to outside of maybe the old, the and they were throwing their pancakes around, and Kofi was champion. But I don't know how I haven't played Isaac. I really don't know Penguins. It's just one of those things. Phantom Ages. We need to get that because that's another one. And the second document, we're gonna have some work to do in Tartarus the next couple of days. Binding of Isaac is pretty good, but never had the time to sink into it. It's like a simplest, I don't want to say simplistic, but anytime I've seen it, it's like it's a little guy, he shoots little balls out of his mouth, and it's sort of like Zelda, old school, like Legend, Link to the Past type of thing. Am I correct there? I think he is silly. I mean, silliness works for some people, right? Silliness works. The fucking oldie, mate. I'm a Zoomer. I mean, depends. If you consider a 38-year-old a Zoomer, is that what I am? Is a Zoomer worse than a... No, there's Boomers, which would be someone like my parents, and then I'm just below that, right? I'm a Zoomer. I'm not quite with what the kids are saying, but that's I am literally a Zoomer, aren't I? God damn it! The internet strikes again. It's a box in the room. Oh, good thing my box of condoms came in today. Okay, Zoom. See, it works on all levels now, doesn't it? Now we have this weird looking apron that we're gonna throw on. Sleep earlier or study, then go to sleep. Study. Always have that. I mean, I will say outside of the somewhat gray hairs coming on in a little bit here, we can take care of that. I would say I don't think I look my age, so take that and suck it. Enough studying, you whores. I feel like Binding of Isaac should be some type of free game on the Epic Game Store. And maybe I think I own it on Steam, to be honest. I think when we were looking through before I got my new PC that someone said like, oh, why don't you play Binding of Isaac? And then we were like, oh, that probably won't even work on this PC anymore because it's just dying a slow death. Why did I drink that Coke like wine? How did I drink the Coke? Hold on. I'm going to try to do exactly the same thing I did before. Oh, like you mean like it switched it around? I thought you were getting on me about having the pinky out. And I was going to say there's a perfect explanation for that. That's because my finger was broken a couple years ago, and that's me telling it to go straight in comparison to another finger. I can't do much with that finger. What's wrong with tasting the Coca-Cola in my mouth? What's wrong with that? Let's go on off to Student Council. I think that'll be a good go. I think we can go there on Wednesdays. Let's find out. You're drinking in one go. I see. At my Zoomer age, I'm all about just enjoying the bev as we do. Gone are those days of just downing it in one gulp, unless I'm really thirsty. Chelsea, hello. You gotta do the Uncle Leo for Chelsea. Is that a Boomer Zoomer joke? Does no one watch Seinfeld? Does nobody understand that at all? How's Chelsea, man? As we get really interrupted in the stream. This guy keeps pulling me aside. Keeps pulling me aside every single time. I played last night till midnight after I was done streaming to redo the entire thing. Took me an hour and a half. I now have money and I still have Orpheus. Oh, I'm so much like that. It's ridiculous. Oh, again about the school uniform. I agree with them. No, it's a waste of time. That'll get your panties up in a bunch about that. Having you agree there? I saw poor Wolf was like a little bit of a meme of like when you're watching a live stream the next day. I think it's nice that he's still kept up though. That's nice of him. I watched Seinfeld, I understand and I appreciate the welcome. I'm just working and de-stressing with this awesome stream. Well, I thank you for that. We'll probably another 300 hours before we finished up this thing, I guess. Maybe. Hard to say. I hate people with no common sense. You know what? Me too, Hidetoshi. Me too. Can't stand it. I'm still trying to figure out how that armband is just staying in one spot, like according to like his anime pictures, slightly above my beautiful hair. Like, is it pinned? Or like, I'm trying to think, like, it isn't like wrapped around like in any way to make me think that it's just defying the laws of gravity currently. Shalakard, you hobo. How you doing? You finally got to the next full moon for you, and that's a goal. That is a good goal. They happen every month, right? I mean, I don't know how the oceans and the moon and the tides all work, but that's it's like every 28 days, right? The same as a woman menstrual cycle somehow. Maybe there's more to that, and we're not paying attention to this. How's Shalakard in his, you know, we popped on into his Okami stream the other day. I swear to God, the guy doesn't sleep. I guess that's what happens when you're not a zoomer like me. Have a kid, then you won't sleep, okay? I used to remember every day just stumbling on out of bed at 11 or 12 just because. That doesn't happen anymore. 8:30 is 8:30, 9 a.m. is a hell of a sleep-in. Oh, maybe we can get some Tartarus done today. Maybe. Hope so. Are you just about to head on into... Oh, thank you, Chelsea, for the beautiful cheers. Appreciate that. Using up the rest of the cheers on Jordan, because let's be honest, it's the only stream worth my time. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Where did everyone go? And now, like in Ikunski? I forget this guy's name. It's Kutski. It's a little better. Need to get your sleep schedule back to normal. Yeah, that makes about sense. Now I'm heading to bed in about like 30 minutes, so I'll be here for a bit. I mean, you'll say that, you'll sleep for like an hour, and then come back in, you're like, you're still playing this? You're still on the same day? That's a typical Shalakard sort of bees knees type of approach to things. All right, is everyone golden? Can we do some things here? Tartarus? Everyone here? Everyone good? Healthy? Good. Like a bunch of horses. Just don't want to get to that point where everyone's like a horse and they're getting shot just because you break your leg. How would you like that? Just you break a leg, and instead of, you know, taking you to the veterinarian, it's just far easier just to blow your head off. Like, okay. Be lucky if I'm asleep by 3 a.m. and that's a real problem, especially when I have to go to the office. And my preferred schedule is see. I used to do that, and like from switching from nights to days and days to nights, it could sort of screw up my sleep schedule. Like there'll be days where I'm staying up till 3, 4 in the morning. Not so much now with the little guy around, but still try to stay up a little bit, obviously. Phantom Mages is who we need, and they bring him a Juzamaru. We're still rocking that. We're still rocking that. Can someone ban Shalakard for me, please? The mere mention of Devil May Cry games are just killing me here. Oh, we kid. You know, I do that myself, but then I'm just gonna end up banning someone else that I'm not supposed to, and then it's just not gonna work out for anybody. So we're just gonna forget about that, and head it on up. Our shifts are at like 10 a.m. to begin with. Oh, I forgot. We got up to the second block yesterday too. Yeah, hashtag ban. How can I used to have this before. Hold on. Is it the mod icons? That's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I ended up, well, I didn't ban him. I timed him out, which was, I think, equally just as bad. But I was like, I just get a slap on the wrist for that one. How dare ye? I do not hate Wolf. What a terrible thing to say. I mean, if I hate anybody, it's probably Baker. That damn Brit. Speaking of the devil, he'll probably stumble on in here and go, "Why did I hear my mouth turn? What happened?" See, it's like I have the power to summon this bastard. It's like I just mention his name and he just shows up. It's like, you know, I dream of Genie. Baker shows up. How you doing? Boy, that didn't age well. It's not that we hate you. We love you, actually. No, hold on. Not in that non-homo way. No, we don't love you in a non-homo. We don't love you in a homo way. No, hold on. I'm gonna say the wrong one here.
complete victory.
Yeah, I
Great
natural.
job.
The red coats are here. Okay, maybe finally we'll get the Juzumaru. If it would slow down, I missed it. Damn it! At least we got some experience points. Oh, now I'm gonna suck up. I mean,
Yes.
we could
my
suck up to
skill
him. I don't
level
think
has
it's gonna matter. He's oh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Sorry, Baker. The tooth hurts. I am here for you, buddy. Isn't he always?
It seems to have take the enemy down.
You can ban him in your own I could, but he's my only mod, and people are reliant upon him for predictions. So he does serve a purpose around here. And you know, maybe one day when I hit it big, he'll get his payoff. He'll get it. His guaranteed payoff. We're gonna pay him in Russian rubles. I mean, there's a lot of useless things out here. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that in a kind way. Should I just shut up now? Like, am I just digging myself deeper and deeper as we go here?
Enemy detected.
Wait, who's jerking who off there?
Stay sharp.
I gotta say, just having Akihito be involved here is fantastic. He hits like a truck. He hits like I would picture Baker would if he saw me in real life and heard me saying that I love him in a no homo way. Oh, it's Hulk Hogan. So this is the Baker right here we were talking about. Wonderful. When are they gonna? Okay, well we can't have the Hulk Hogan's acting out of nowhere like that. I'll be off to Coke Carnages. At least he ignores me instead of bullying me. I don't even know if that guy would ignore me anymore. How do we not have Zio? God. Well. Alright, we should at least probably level someone up like Pixie. Silent all the messages. Oh, don't remind him of that. You idiots have so many goddamn points. Oh, god damn it. Let's not start that again. Oh, okay, Hulk Hogan hits like a truck. Who would have thought?
Let's go. Way to go, Senpai.
Oh. Pride in so that it's reversible. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been waiting for this. Okay.
Are you referring to my level? Speaking to my level? Just remind yourself of what kind of person you're being a mod to. He knows where it is. 11.8 thousand to be specific. I feel like Chelsea needs to lose a couple of points here. We need to have like a maybe we need to put in the fix. Maybe somewhere down the line. And remember when I said I was going to change the point system for how many points it was to highlight a message, and we completely just forgot about that? Okay, that was
Can you use Patra?
Probably. That didn't go over well. Which means I can highlight 118. Jesus. Oh, this didn't go over well. No, did it? Okay. How did that not murder him? How did that not murder him? Are you kidding me right now? This is the crap that gets old here, ladies and gentlemen. Emotes doesn't work. I know, right? That's what sucks. How's that look? It looks beautiful. You hear that? He knows that he's just doesn't say it matter as much as all this shit. What? I'm sorry, I read that too quickly and it screwed it all up for us. Why are you punching me in the head?
Takuba is panic-stricken.
I think so. The Keck W one is a better TTV or a Franker Z one. So I think the normal Twitch emotes will work fine, but I think the other ones won't work. Bonk me? Bonk. Okay, now I'm pretending. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Shalakard, let's be honest. You've been here long enough to know that I don't need to pretend to read retarded. Shit. You know, one of those things where you speak out loud and realize that you're the one that sounds stupid or retarded, as we'd say? That's exactly what I sounded like. I don't know why I speak out loud half the time. I really don't. I am literally the stupid right now. I think that's me. Oh, is that turn around? Turn around. I'd love to nail you. No, not in a sexual way, but turn around. Yeah. Okay. You're still. I need you to turn around. Otherwise, you're gonna run away from me, and we don't want that. Just get away from me. No, don't look right at me, you moron. You horse. Oh, for God's sake. I can't do anything right, apparently. And now I'm just beating up this poor couple. They've done nothing wrong. They're sitting there dancing. Sure, they don't have any heads. But, you know, they're just enjoying a good old dance. And I'm the one that started the poll. I'd appreciate if everyone gave their input. Oh, am I a poopy pants? Juzmaru? Gladius. That's not a Juzmaru. I mean, I don't think I am, but... That's one of those things where, like... Where's the poll? Look, why don't you just look above for once, Shalakari? Apply that rain ears to a couple things every once in a while. The vote is pretty conclusive. See, that's what I feared. That's what I certainly feared. That's not what I wanted to see.
One enemy remains.
So are you telling me the vote was unanimous? You heard it here. I did. We certainly did here. Unfortunately.
Well, I guess that's one.
The best is no, but yeah. Oh. So it's stacked against me regardless. This is what you're telling me. Let's see how it is.
Couldn't finish it up. My turn.
I guess there's no denying that then, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I deserve that. That sounds about right.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
I just came here to get some Juzmarus and fight some Phantom Mages. Neither of which is gonna happen, apparently. I don't know why. You just got... Oh, do I have the cat person? I probably do. I've already forgotten that I have them. Alf! Oh, we welcomed Alf. Can we just call her Alf? I think that's far better. Patrogem. Get out! They always get in the way. Like, always. Cat person? What, is that an incorrect term?
Enemies detected.
Catwoman?
That's the last one.
Tell these Canadian Eskimos act all high and mighty. I am not an Eskimo. And apparently that I don't think that's the term that they even want anymore.
We did it.
I think there's another name for Eskimo that I don't know what it is. I'm not going to pretend to know what it is either. Assume the gender of a cat individual. No, see, I didn't assume the gender of a cat individual. Now you're assuming that I'm assuming the gender of an individual when I called them a cat person. Or is that the problem? Assuming they're a person. But I guess how could you be a person if you're a cat? Are we getting a little too deep with this? A snow Asian? I think you need to go the opposite way
I can do it.
on that line there, Shadow Card. Instead, you know those lines that we vomit all over all the time? That's what you did. I was just going to say, I thought that the good old CFL had to rename the Edmonton Eskimos because they found the name no longer works for them. So now they're just like the Washington Redskins, which are now the Washington Football Club. Oh my God, what's wrong with the world? Assuming the cats are people, and then assuming we can't. I'm just trying to be, you know, inclusive of everyone, and I've ruined it for all.
3 enemies detected. They appear distracted.
Should have gone back to all teams being called right. What would? Oh, it was the Ottawa Rough Riders when they came back in.
We
What was the other Rough Riders? Is the Saskatchewan Rough Riders? Right? I think it is. We have the stupidest names in our football league. Eskimos are Asians that have broken away like thousands of years ago. How am I never said you were crossing the line. I'm just saying that that could be deemed offensive. I mean, everything is offensive, I guess, essentially. There used to be a pub in England called the Black. Okay. Okay. That's something. Just right to the point. Hey, what's it called now? Did they change the name of it? You know, something a little bit more, a little nicer? Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense, but still, I can see why they would have to change it. Don't cancel you, bro. Got a wife, 2 kids, a toilet, and toilet children. Oh, what have you named your toilet children? Do you treat them the same as your normal children? In the game I'm playing, a character I ran into looks like Chun-Li from Street Fighter, and it is adorable. Oh, for God's sake. Why do we get separated by these people every goddamn time?
Return to the leader.
Yeah, but they're a bit shittier. Pieces of corn stuck in their teeth and everything. Oh, God damn it.
Damn, they've caught me.
Help you, I know you moron. But so what do these guys hate?
To have multiple weaknesses.
We don't even have Hama yet. God. All right, just murder them.
Enemy down.
Boom. For God's sake, Stoop, can you actually make contact with one of these morons? There we go. Some critical hits are always nice to see. Leave the girls alone. I haven't seen a fight like this go this terribly in a long time. Stupid. You're gonna have to let it go here, big boy. You still don't have. All right. Her hair has those bun bed things, like you mean like Princess Leia? Just sort of the.
My skills have improved.
Have they improved though? Have they? I mean, you hit like a truck, which is super nice, but I mean, you're not dressed up all pretty like Yukari. All right, we'll see you in about 45 minutes, because that's about the time you come back in here anyway, Yukari. Have a good little nap there. Your baby bottle. And go dream of Devil May Cry.
Two to go. Just one more.
Have a good one, buddy. You're right. I mean, we could, but we won't. Because if I was to ban you, that would be like eliminating 20% of my viewership, and that's just not a good call. I'll play DMC, Jordan. Come watch. I mean, you know what? I'd like to support you, so I probably will come and watch you. Where are these fancy mages? Like, they were around everywhere last time. And by last time, I mean yesterday. And by all the time, I mean like 3 times. Never. I'm not a big fan of those games. Hey, that's like a different type of cat person. Catwoman. God damn it. They're gonna get me again. It's a war of attrition at this point? I mean, sure. You can say what you like about it. I will never play that game. I think I played, honestly, probably the first one. It was okay, but they're not my cup of tea.
Just one more.
You stupid flying hawk. Oh, for God's sake. Just hit them. Just hit them. Like, this stuff ain't hard.
Great job.
Oh! Alright, let's not forget to get this persona, even though we'll screw this up. Oh, look, they slowed it down because they know I'm retarded. When am I playing Crysis? I mean, I guess I have a computer now that can run it. I think I own it, to be honest. Which is even more hilarious. probably got it for free though. I don't think I would have went out and bought that game. But also probably never. I mean, I would certainly hope that a 3060 can run Crisis. But again, that was the thing back in the day that would break systems. Didn't they remaster Crisis to be playable on the newer systems? Okay, we got one old lantern. I think I needed 3 of those. But that's even if I grabbed the quest for those, so I probably didn't because I'm a moron. I mean, you still can. It's literally right here. So we can all joke at my PC at this moment. Joke about my AMD case, which at the point of when I got it only had one AMD component in it. It didn't have anything anymore. The Scorpion is a that's on the case. These are stickers. We have Heisenberg. There's a Decepticon down here. A Superman. Yeah, that's the side panel. And a Blu-ray player. So that's important. My computer doesn't have one of those. It wasn't shitty at the time. It wasn't shitty at the time. Oh, this is a reset button that actually isn't even. Wait, hold on. Is this a fake button? It's a fake button. All these years, I never even knew. Yeah, I think I could hold this over my head though. Yeah, it's solid. Wait, hold on. Is there anything to laugh about at the back? There is DVI and VGA. Oh, and also like that really old school, like, I don't know what this is. Like, it's really like old. Like you can't see it, and I'm not holding it. Just shut up. I think it's like a serial. Like, you remember those old school ways you'd hook up a keyboard and a mouse, not USB, but something else. Just shut up, people. Okay, shut up. Everyone makes fun of me and my boomer things. A PS2 port? Was that what it is? I thought a PS2 port was something different, but yeah, whatever. That's what it was. So now remember, that's a 10-year-old PC. That's a 10-year-old PC. Okay. I upgraded a few parts in it, but that's what was cool back then. It's still cool to me, damn it. Okay. And now I'm not gonna put some stinking stickers on my new PC. Why didn't you take the second Persona? I already have that one. That PC looks like Gale from.
Yes, my skill level
Gale was the guy that was the weirdo chemist that got shot in the face, right? By Jesse, that did nothing wrong. Yeah. Oh. I liked him too. It was one of those poor people that like didn't do anything wrong and got murdered. Unfortunately. You know what's funny? Like the amount of people you see in shows, like especially like that, like it could be something like maybe my wife would watch, and I'd be like, oh, I recognize that guy. That guy's from, Breaking Bad, and she'd be like, who? And then I'll be like, yeah, like this guy that's like, she's like, oh, like he's been in the show forever. I'm like, oh, like it's funny to see their beginnings or something like that. Obviously. Plug that into the side room and heat the room up. I like seeing old PCs next to new ones, just to see what changed over the years. So I'm trying to think. I think she has. I don't think entirely, or maybe. I'm trying to think of the one that I've been trying to get her to watch. It was either Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. I think she's seen it all with me. I think we watched it together, but she wasn't too big of a fan. Remember when I said I thought I had that persona and I don't? For fuck. Oh, god damn it.
It seems to have 2 enemies remain. Don't get careless.
What's wrong with seeing me? What's wrong with seeing me? Is there something wrong with seeing me? Do I look weird? Do I smell?
Defeat it.
Smell pretty, actually, if we're gonna be brutally honest here.
Couldn't finish it off. Let's go.
Why does this game do this to me? Why does this game do this to me? Like, it literally hates me at times. It really does.
Defeat it.
No, you... Okay.
Damn. Couldn't finish it off.
Now, can we actually hit it this time?
Let's go. Here's our chance.
I mean, no one asked to join the Discord. Just basically memes on there anyways.
I've been waiting for this. Okay.
Memes and upcoming games that I will never get to until the real Cyberpunk release happens.
Did it.
Baker joined the Discord, yeah. He's nice. He's nice people. He had a picture of me as his picture at one time. I guess no longer. Yeah, one of the founders,
They
right?
appear distracted. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Not bad. The enemy's weakness is fire.
Who would have thought a table would be weak against fire? I guess you learn something new every day here. Is the Wolfman still stuck in governmental meetings about Russia and Denise Varga of the Pan Party?
You have the potential to
It's like a long, elongated joke. Who would have thought a table? I mean, I thought so. I would have thought we would have ran into more of these lantern people, but apparently not. Still no Jews and Maru or anything like that yet. It's all just terrible businesses. One of the founding mothers of Discord, soon to be the new Skype, apparently. I think we discussed this before, but if Microsoft buys Discord and just like runs that as their new chat group, do you think people just stop leaving it or leave it? Hey, Stadia's coming up big now, okay? Everyone jokes about it, but I think it's a good platform. They're adding in new games all the time. Sometimes even surprising games.
Take the enemy down.
You know what?
What a stunning victory.
Discord. Stadia's coming up with a ton of games. Maru? Short bow. Damn it. And I'm getting really worried that, like, I don't want to buy any more games because I'm afraid of what's going to happen with that platform if they do get rid of it, type of thing. But I was sitting there thinking off the top of my head of, like, are people realizing that, you know, it's a decent platform despite what everyone in here thinks? But like, or if these companies realize, like, hey, this is like, I'm assuming that Google is paying these companies to get these games on there. I don't think it works the other way around. I don't think Stadia is charging companies to get them to appear on this platform. So that makes you wonder even more of, like, okay, so they I'm sure some big money was exchanged to get Cyberpunk thrown in there, and that worked out well for them. Sold well, really well. It ran really well for people like me who didn't have at the time a system capable of playing it. Microsoft made something called Yammer. That sounds about right for Microsoft. I really just want to find, you know, a couple of these other morons so I can at least finish one quest here. What quest was that? I don't even know. 3 lanterns? Yes, we have 1. I would like 3. Oh, and we can get 31 grand out of that. Yammers is basically face. Oh, so it's a real thing? I thought we were all joking here. I mean, I should probably get in on this Yammers thing then. Not joking. Okay. I hate when these morons spread out and then I can't find the exit and I feel like a retard. More so than usual. Hope sign me up with an account. That's hilarious.
Last one.
There's a lot of missing happening right now. Let me send your friend request to Yammers. I mean, I would be interested to see what it is.
Are you feeling tired?
To be honest. Let's sign up everyone on Discord for Yammers. We already have all of their information. We should have actually a beat up on there, on Yammers. This is Yam Jordan on Yammers. It almost like rolls off the tongue well, doesn't it?
Way to go, Yucatan.
Just one more. Take the enemy down. A complete
I think it works.
victory. Great job.
Yes. What does yammer mean as a word? It means your mama. I mean, I walked right into that, I guess, right? Basically means to talk like a fool. Oh, okay, that's actually even worse than I thought it would mean. It means to talk and talk. So essentially, would one argue that I am essentially a yammer?
Take the enemy down.
We can be brutally honest here. I appreciate the honesty around here in the chat.
All right.
One more.
No, I'm a zoomer. What if I'm a yammer zoomer or a zoomer yammer?
Okay.
Can I be more than one thing at once, or is that not a possibility
I
nowadays?
can't believe I'm this
Why is
tired.
everyone tired?
Akihiko seems exhausted.
God, we needed one more old lantern. Ugh. Is there like an age range for a zoomer?
They appear distressed.
Like, is Baker a zoomer?
Take the enemy down.
That's the
Is
last
Chelsea
one.
a zoomer? Wait, is Chelsea? Hold on, is Chelsea even 30?
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son.
Can you be a zoomer if you're over 30?
Who's the man?
I mean, we're not leaving. I want to get this damn lantern, so just rely. Oh, see, now we're gonna. Okay, great. So who are we gonna get rid of here? Who do I have 2 of? Do I have 2 of anything? You're a millennial, but I'm a millennial. I mean, again, I'm a zoomer. So it's you know, we all know what a boomer is, but oh, we have 2 lovers, so we could probably get rid of Pixie, would be my guess. A zoomer is like that, like maybe I have those boomer tendencies, like old people do. We'll make penguins happy. We got that one with a Zeo. Sure, allow whatever's gonna happen to Sakuja and turn it into Masakubadu. Wolf Slayer, hello! Welcome on in. How are the government meetings? I think it's a social mental state. Oh, like being retarded at times, or like how I act like an old man sometimes. Like, we need less broader strokes here, I think. Thankfully over, well, that's good. Hopefully that's the last one of the day, but knowing the government, it's probably one of many to go, obviously. I know, right? Be careful. If Dennis Varga comes in here, Denise Varga comes in here, Denise, whatever his name is, we don't even know anymore, just shh. You won't get that over us there, ladies and gentlemen. The Manise with the big keys.
Be careful. There are 4 enemies.
Oh, that never gets old.
Use wind.
All right, wind. We have some wind, I think, somewhere. Someone has it. Oh, we're all sad pants.
Yes.
Do we attempt to do the boss fight just for funsies? That way everyone can get their gambling degenerates on out and make all the points up that they would like.
One more.
I mean, I might as well try it. We are on easy dad mode as it is. I think he's on
You exploited the enemy's
next
weak
floor up, maybe.
Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Does the volume sound fine for the gameplay? It sounds a little on the low end for me, but I know that's all set separately as from a mixer point of view for you guys. So it may sound quiet to me, but it might sound perfect for you. And I can never figure these things out because I'm a new streamer. Just need to find them stairs. Damn stairs. Getting these stupid things. I just want the mages so I can get a lantern. That's it. Just give me a horse mage, okay? And I can go do the compendium of things and mages. Give me the mages. Okay, one is good. One we can deal with. That's great. Yukari, when you're dressed so hotly, how do you miss? How's that a thing? Hot people can't miss. It's not in their blood or anything. Alright, finally we got the old lantern. That's done. So what was the other quest we had? The Juzumaru? And there's something about a document piece. But we didn't have that one. Jerk-off Brothers. I think we can get the other one regardless. Moving on. Okay, that's none of these. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone holding on? Good. Everyone hold on to something. Hold on to your butts. Stairs? Hello? Introduce you to the Stair Master. There they are. How nice of them just to be, yeah, the Jerk-Off Brothers, right? It's not such a weird name at all. Alright, get those predictions out. Proceed with them caution. Now, I am going to freshen everybody up here. We're going to make it a fair fight. And she's probably going to need to have some type of SP Snuff Soul. Sure. Alright. So we've got that. Oh, God. Fucking back. Predictions started. What do we got here? Can Jordan beat the first try with a tire? Oh, that's a good one. That's interesting. Interesting. I feel like someone just like went in all in 3,000 points. There you go. Any doubters? Some rainbow. Some Marambit. Okay. I'm not even going to try to say that any more time, but welcome afternoon, some. We're just going to stick it with that. Maybe even some M. Maybe. How are you? Good to see you. Oh my God. He's just going to leave now after I attempted to say his name 6 times with terrible, terrible way. Oh, you can see who they vote, what they vote for? Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. I mean, outside of seeing the prediction number besides some people with 1 and 2, but Penguins is a doubter. He's a doubter. That's no good. I don't know, Chelsea. Though. Not all in though. Not all in. Would have thought everyone would have thrown it around like that. That's fine. Where's that gambling degenerate gambling man? Anyways, there we go. I'm fighting a bunch of tables. Fantastic.
A guardian. I'm afraid you'll have to defeat it to proceed.
It's going extremely well, actually. I'm loving it. You know, it's one of my most favorite franchises, one of my favorite games. We're loving it. It's been a while since we played it, hence we're back on into Persona Millennia. Oh my goodness gracious, where do we want to start? I mean, that sounds wonderful. Just right off the hop, just hey, everyone, become great. There he is, the Gambler Man in some nice orange text color, same M. That's not good, but okay, 69. That was nice.
Roger.
Feel this is not going to go over well.
I can do it.
Now, off the top of my head, you know, this table's got some flying things that are on fire. To me, I want to say, hey, is you know, some Buku gonna work there or what? I don't know. We'll certainly figure it out. I don't want to use fire because I'm afraid that that's actually not going to be it. So maybe we'll just leave it on off like that. Stick to the metal. That didn't do anything. That was oh no, don't poison us. I keep forgetting that it doesn't analyze them. I'm getting lucky here. Do we have Buku? We do. Apsaras. Believers. No one has any hope on me, do they? Let's see if we get lucky here.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
That didn't take long.
You attacked the enemy's
I mean, we might
point.
not, you know, be able to get rid of them all here, but
A wisely chosen attack.
now that we know their weakness, it should go over extremely well from here on out. If in doubt, press B. Imagine just shooting a giant table with your. Oh, okay. Well, you can't punch them to death? What kind of garbage is this?
That one just won't die.
Jordan Syndrome? You think so? No, I don't think so. Oh my god, you said that and I almost did it. I almost just clicked attack and then bypassed the Buku attack.
Again.
That would have been disastrous. I mean, it wouldn't have been disastrous. It would have been terrible. Pay out those bets, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been waiting for this.
To you doubters, never doubt me when we're playing on dad mode. Never. Gotta wait till the alcohol starts flowing. Then you can doubt me. Then you can doubt me. Some vibrant cloth to wrap our penises in. To those of you who don't have penises, I don't know what you do with that. But I'm sure we'll figure out something for the rest of us. What do we get here? Bead chain? The anal beads make a comeback. I cheat? How did I cheat? How did I cheat? How on earth did I cheat? Here we go. You're gonna say because I used some items beforehand. Despite the fact that I said I was going to use said items. These whiny Brits. A profit of 1 key penis points. You kill the boss, you're not supposed to. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean? No, we're not gonna do that, Jay. Relax. Put your pants on.
I can't lose another class. I've been waiting for this.
Relax, Penguin. We got this all under control. We know how to use Garu, Zio, all these jazz hands type of attacks that aren't hitting it for 8.
Help me!
That's more like it.
Here's our chance for an all.
So we did get the, does anyone know if we get to the top, that document is still there, and then we'd be able to hand that in as a quack? I like jazz. Yes? What's wrong with jazz? What's wrong with jazz hands? Why did I pick? I did not follow her over there. God. An efficient way. What, whacking them with my sword wasn't doing it for us? I mean, I like jazz hands. I think that's fun. This jazz hand's not that interesting anymore. Does that make me a fancy boy, perhaps? Jazz is exactly right.
Help me.
Jazz is for the working man. Someone has asked Matt Malone if he likes jazz for 5 streams in a row in a bit now. Is this like a thing that's happening in the world of Twitch? Do people just come on in and ask if we like jazz? I feel like I'm being set up for something here.
That one just won't die.
Oh god, he's gonna murder somebody. Hopefully not me.
I've been waiting for this.
Does Matt Malone stream every day? Or at least like Monday to Friday type of thing? He says Bill Clinton has ruined jazz for him. I didn't really think... I mean, outside of the whole Monica Lewinsky thing, we got a Juzumaru. I mean, I guess it's more so the maybe it's the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. He's like, yeah, look at that. We got the Juzumaru. We got the three lanterns, which is great. Just gotta find the I would like to. Oh, hello. Got some weld hands, which is great.
That's a
Look
rare
at that.
form.
That thing's just
Teach him a
dancing with some
lesson.
pretty nails. Now, Chelsea, you're a woman. Those
Roger.
are some pretty
I'll
red
attempt
nails,
to
right?
analyze the enemy.
Oh, that was a miss.
That was a close one.
I mean, I think a man can appreciate some nice nails too, right? But we should be careful on where we're standing on certain things like that.
One enemy detected.
I guess, right?
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Time to do full moon. Full moon, like pull my pants down. That'll get me banned.
We did it.
Oh. Guess we're gonna get rid of Nekomata, right? I'm just hoping that Nekomata was put onto the compendium, and I'm not sure if they were. So part of me is thinking of getting rid of Orpheus, because I know he's in there. It's hold on, what's automatic? The compendium's automatic? I've had to register ones myself. Yeah, I don't. I wish the compendium was automatic. It's not, unfortunately. I have to. Yeah, it's not like the new ones, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna get there though eventually, man. We're gonna get to Persona 4 Gold and enjoy some quality of life things like automatic compendium stuff. That's gonna be wonderful. Whenever you get when it goes on automatic, you can update it. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna have to test that out, because you're making me think that's a possibility. Can we just hit this guy? I think we'll have to test that out. I'm interested.
Strike first.
You say that's in later games, but now I'm rethinking myself in my head that that's a possibility. Now I can't remember. I can't remember.
Last one.
feel like we're gonna have to pull an Alex Trebek and go to the judges on this one and figure out. Essentially, we're just trying to get to the top of the block here. After analyzing the enemy during the battle, I'm certain it'll help you to defeat them. I mean, we're tired as hell, though. That's one thing in this one. We're tired as hell. But I want to just get up that docking. Oh, look at those birdie things.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Fire is effective.
Fire is effective.
Do you have
Well,
Augie
that's a little
skills?
nice diamond ring. I don't know why they're wearing it on their index finger, but you know, again, it's not hate on things just because of reasons, right? Can't concentrate. Oh god. Alright, we should probably stop all that jazz. What were they weak against? I've already forgotten. Fire.
Be careful.
Let's use a little
Iori is
agi.
severely
Maybe we can
injured.
figure that out. We even have someone that can use it.
3 enemies
Now here's
remain.
where a miss comes on in. Ruins everything. All of my party. Oh, I didn't even realize how low my
Enemy
party
is
was.
vulnerable.
That's
Keep going.
rather disastrous. Of course, I will miss here. We will die, and then we'll lose all of this.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep
Now's our
going.
chance.
There are 2 left.
Maybe I could have sworn it was automatic. Yeah, we'll test. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to test it the next time we go in.
Keep up the good work.
It does. Like when you mentioned it, it did make me think that that was a thing, though. It did make me think that that was a thing. So you might not be wrong, but you know, we have. Yeah, we are playing FES. We are playing FES. Yeah, I guess that we don't even have to do it. If Jack Frost is registered, we know it's automatic, right? So as long as we don't hit that register at the very beginning, which you're gonna have to remind me not to do that because I'm an idiot. You know we'll do that anyways, but no, I will try to remember that. Does this block end at 30? I'm sort of hopeful. Again with the tables. Devon, get the tables, please. I'm not a fan of going into unknown territory with everyone super tired, super low. I mean, sure, we accomplished a lot actually today. Isn't that the way it's been? I come back from like a long stream previously accomplishing absolutely nothing, only to come back the next day and get basically everything and anything done. I have some in my compendium I've never used or registered. I think Wolf Slayer and some M are correct. Did we hold on, did we miss that one guy? Are you kidding me right now?
The enemy's weakness. Help me! This thing won't give up!
What is your favorite persona, some M? You like them all like I do? You know, is it hard to pick one? We've never played the dancing game, so I've heard good things. What's a persona? I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't even have an answer for that, really. Like a persona, you could argue is the are the things that we're catching, like Pokemon, but not all Pokemon are personas. Does that make sense? It's a mask we all wear to face the hardships of the world. See, when when Wolfslayer comes on in and says something that makes sense, I'm super jelly of it. Super jelly. I wish I could come up with that type of stuff, and I can't. I'm not that bright. The Pokemon, essentially.
One enemy remains.
Let's start with game though. Let's start with game. I mean, if you have a favorite persona, throw them on out there. It's a direct quote from Igor. Well, clearly one of us is paying attention. Obviously, right? For game, I'd say Persona 3 F, but I've only played this and most of Persona 4 Golden, still going right through that one. Ah, awesome, awesome.
That one just won't die. My turn.
Do you haven't touched Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal?
I've been waiting for this.
Hasn't done. You know what? It's weird. You're not the first person that said that. You won't be the last person, but I find that, like, you know, there's a love for each single one of the personas. There really is. People like, you know, each different ones, obviously, which is really nice to see. But they all have like the one little things that they can pick out, like, oh, this is what I like about this one, or this is what I like about that one. There's something different in each one, which I think people can appreciate. Do you think your favorite Persona is the tie between the Ultimate Persona 3 FES Persona and the Ultimate Persona 5 Persona? No spoilers, of course. No spoilers. But isn't the Ultimate Persona the one that, like, you see at the very beginning of the game during the anime spot where Orpheus, you know, vomits out that thing with a bunch of swords and stuff? Or is that not yet? And 4 is great. 5. So have you played Golden or just Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4? Like, cause I haven't played Golden either, and I heard it's, you know, it's bananas fantastic. So like, part of me is like, I know there's like, it's the same for like Royal. I finished in Platinum number 5, but I've had enough people tell me that Royal adds enough stuff that it basically almost makes it a new game. So it's just gonna be awesome going through that as well. Are we getting lucky finding these stairs? Or are we just stumbling around like a bunch of morons? I mean, there's an item, so you gotta go for the item.
3 enemies detect. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Please hit! This thing won't give 3 enemies remain. Fire is a...
That's what I wanted to do. Like we've talked it before here on the stream, like the themes of each one almost sound really weird when you sort of break them down. Like 3 seems gloomy and, you know, down in the dumps, but in reality, like when you look at it as a broader range, not as gloomy as it may appear from the outset. Whereas Persona 4, like, right from the very beginning, the song that plays and everything that's around it makes you think of, like, everything is, you know, a lot cheerfully and then you start playing the game, you're like, oh, this got dark real quick, and it deals with some very real adult type stuff, obviously. Realistically, Personas 3 to 5 can all be boiled down to a single word theme-wise. Yep, they certainly can. And what I think, sharing with that is that because the moods are all very different, that's why everyone can sort of have a particular persona that they like more than the other, right? Like, at least that's what I'm thinking. And 5 is almost the same thing as 4. Like it almost literally goes like almost through each different one, or sort of in its own way, type of thing of like. Starts off as gloomy, like it starts off literally within the first 5 minutes there's a sexual assault that's happening. You know, you get sent into juvenile jail. You know, life is looking at you in the dumps. Like, you don't know how anything's gonna go for your character. And then you know, like, we're not giving away anything that's spoilers, I don't think, but it's just like, you know, you start to make friends along the way, and everything sort of just comes up milhouse, in my opinion, and it comes together really nicely.
The enemy's weakness is ice.
Bufu.
Bufu.
I never would have pictured that. Gorilla is not going to do anything to that poor person. Not at all. I feel like Persona 4 story is nice and not as dense as 3. Yeah, like I as Wolf said, I think I like them all for their own particular reasons, and it's hard to put, you know, all my money into one, but I think I have like a soft spot for number 4, I think, but it's just so hard to really pick. It really is. Now that I think about it, the color palette corresponds to each game's feel. Blue for gloom, yellow is a bit more upbeat, and red is just angry. Yeah. Yeah. Red angry. Difficult road ahead. Are we doing all right? I think so. We look. I was just trying to find that exit, and we're not finding that exit. So we just keep finding stairs that we'll just keep riding on up. So, man, so much for being the 30th level. I was expecting this sort of down to see. We've garnered far too. We've gone too far for me to just call it a quit on one level here.
2 distressed enemies detected.
Distressed? This guy ain't stressed.
Enemy's weakness is take the enemy down.
Good job, Makaba.
The social link mechanics in 4 are so much better. Yeah, and then of course, like in number 5, like they learn that they just have to get better over each game, which is great. Obviously, they just understand that it works so well on so many levels, which is great.
Be careful.
Hi, everyone's really good around here. We're you know, I think we're all big Persona fans. You know, it's possible to spoil some stuff, obviously, but I don't think there's anything going to be ruined on anybody here. And of course, here's where I die.
Be aware that Akihiko is severely injured. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
You know, Cadenza would have been great. Persona 5 social links are better for gameplay, but the story isn't. Yes, yes. I think it's just Nanako. Nanako does it for everybody.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze
Fire
the enemy's
things, right? Just no messing around here right now. Exactly, right?
The enemy is one
That's
more.
literally how it is. Do not harm Nanako. Welcome back. How was the tub? God. Christ. Who's going next here? Okay, well, I think we can punch the horn. Just don't miss this thing. There we go.
Akihiko has defeated an enemy.
Yes, yes, she is. There's nobody wrong here about anything.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Hang in there.
There we go. Everyone healing up. Oh, no.
Look
God
out.
damn it.
Prepare
Please
to
don't
be
hit my
attacked.
character.
The enemy is weak against
Please
electricity.
not hit my character. This guy over there with 54 HP and 2 SP on the protagonist goes balls to the wall with the fire. I am terribly worried that this is going to go disastrous, and I'm going to pay for this dearly out of nowhere. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself?
3 enemies remain.
But I hope not. I just every time I hear this music, I go back to the video that I saw on YouTube that I shared on Discord,
Good
with
job,
Marge
Yori.
just
2 more left.
bumping on in here,
Alright.
bumping some uglies.
Yori has defeated an enemy.
That's the last one.
The enemy is weak. 1 enemy remains.
Oh, and you have to. God. Alright, who's near death again? At least Persona 4 gets you some relief. This one erases everything when you die. It does. It does. I'm not too worried about it, but.
Please hit. Rain. Can you use Zeus?
Delete, save, and restart the game. We should, right? We should. You're off. Remember, pay respect to your head of the table, Roman Reigns. Oh, terrible, terrible. Oh, I thought that was 2 SP. God damn it. You're too tired? Oh dear God, do not miss this. Have a good one, Polly.
I never want to be in a
Hour-long grinding session's gone from a single. Oh yes, I forgot about that. My tactics give me anxiety. I mean, I'm just trying to get to the point where, you know, we can just go back to the entrance and call it a day. Not a day for the streaming, but, you know, I don't want to feel like all this progress I made is, you know, that's not good. Wait, hold on. You didn't... Why didn't you heal Junpei? Why didn't you heal Junpei? Do you hate him that much? Jesus Christ. Out of SP. Wait, she's out of SP? She doesn't appear to be. Oh, this is all just going disastrously. No, 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 no. Oh God, oh not. No, 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 no. Floors? Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Too far away sounds about right. I feel sorry for Roman Reigns because he was put in a shitty spot. He's just average at best. Wait, do you think he's better though with Paul Heyman though? We were talking about that earlier. I think he's better with. Yeah, she's still got some decent. I mean, if anyone needs a snuff soul, it's probably me. It's just all going to Flavor Town. Oh, I'm getting lucky with these quick stairs though. I just don't get I'm playing with fire here. Legit fire. Not worth it. I'm sorry. We'll come back another time. No. Are those the stairs? I hate these fake stairs. I mean, I haven't kept up to date with WWE, but I imagine if I had someone that could sell storylines better than he could, it would fix part of the problem. Well, as I was saying to Paul earlier, part of the issue was with him was like they just waited way too goddamn long to put him in heel. Like he should have been a heel like 8 goddamn years ago. Like not really that long ago, but like, you know, an honest to goodness like 3 years ago. You know when they were booing him, you know, that's when. And they didn't. So now we're stuck with this garbage. Oh, thank God. I still think in the ring there's nothing really write home about. He's okay, mid-card wrestler. Yeah, I don't know what it is outside of maybe that Vince McMahon just likes really big, hot, sweaty men. Thinking that that's the only reason why he gets a push. Because, like, I agree with you. There is nothing overly special about Roman Reigns. The thing is with the WWE is that the roster is fantastic for the most part. I am absolutely going, and I'm not going to register. We're going to see if Jack Frost is entered in automatically. Absolutely. I would not miss that. But that's sort of like part of the whole thing of like the roster's fantastic. They don't know it's almost too big. They don't know what to do with it or anything like that. So, all right. Now we're checking the compendium to see if Jack Frost is here. You're just going to use those in here? Got some money. It's great. And then we got the Juzamaru, whatever we want to call that. 81.08 centimeters. Cup of night. What the hell is that? Is that like ramen noodles? View compendium. Here's where we find out. Was some M correct? He's right. He's right. They get added automatically. That's super interesting. It's Butt Cream again, ladies and gentlemen. Butt Cream for real this time, actually. We'll be right back. Enjoy Lockdown. I mean, to be honest, I would love it if Wolf Slayer started to stream Trails games. I'm happy that I got everything to work on the Geo front part of this, so that we can go into Trails 3 eventually and get all that going. But I was really worried about switching everything over, that I wasn't able to get that localization thing and everything working, but I was happy that all worked. Persona 5 was pretty big for the series as a whole, really pushed the series mainstream. I agree, it's some fantastic stuff going forward. I never pictured that I would get so attached to Trails, like very similar to I was with Persona, just from someone like Baker, who and Vile Puddles, who sort of suggested it. I was like, I never thought I'd be interested in the series as much as I am, and now I'm head over heels for it. To be honest, it's truly was a great game. What else? Okay, we need to get that Jack Frost with Dia. Did we get Jack Frost with Dia? Guess we could check them. Check them. We didn't get them. Damn it. So we're gonna have to make them. Via fusion mates. Damn it. Okay. Second. Okay. What? Okay. What has to be done on the 6th? Okay, we handed that in. We need to get this one. Everything else was done, so we just have one more to do, and that's getting the top document. And then at the lead medal, we can get any goddamn day. Or can we? I don't know. Wealth hand. First block. Who the hell wants to go back there? I mean, maybe we do eventually, but... Oh, that's gonna suck. I can 100% say if you love Persona for its deep storytelling, you'll love... Baker is spewing absolute facts here, Wolf Slayer. Absolute facts. And then seeing, being able to play, Trails of Zero after we're done with 3, and then Trails of Azure, however we want to say it. I don't even know, but I'm looking forward to them. Especially because those are games that really weren't even meant for the English audience, right? The amount of people that are going to be playing them is very slim to none. So it'll be great to stream that to people who maybe never even knew that there's that type of thing exists for them. It's going to be great. Persona is a time sink. That's already well known. Yeah, but to some, you have to remember, to some people, that time sink is a barrier. To a lot of people. Like, I'm sure I've heard enough people, generally older people, but unfortunately, like one of my favorite websites, giantbomb.com, they didn't play the new one because of how long the game was, which bothers me. As a video game outlet, and I understand that their MO isn't reviewing games and everything like that. They're more like doing quick looks and live streams of party games and stuff like that. But it bothered me that that was the reason why they didn't play, was just we can't dedicate the time to that. Like, give me a goddamn break. That's hilarious that New Game Plus and I know what they were going for with that, but that's hilarious. Yeah, I probably took me 280 hours total in Persona 5 to get the Platinum Trophy. I just have some smaller games to wrap up, and Chelsea and I are playing some games together. We're really close to finishing a number of them, so once that number goes down, I'm jumping in the trail. And you know what? I think that would be a fun game to maybe even play together as well. I mean, I don't know how you guys sort of break up that type of stuff, whether, I know Chelsea was saying that you do the grinding. Hold on, we should probably not get this into that type of talk, but you're generally doing the Tartarus grinding, and then, for when it comes to social stuff, the two of you play together like that. We're just, when you go over a line, it's sometimes best that you vomit all over it. That's the way it works better. Yeah, I think they'd be a great experience together to people who are fans of Japanese RPGs. Absolutely. Who's interrupting my hallway lunchtime? Kenji again. Tell me who he's boned lately. Right, thanks to me. Should hang out again. The way we usually do it is I'll make 2 save files for games I want to play so I can play solo and she doesn't miss any story. Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. What on earth are you ever going to do with the trails, trails in the sky when you need 300 save files like I have? It feels a lot longer than I've been streaming for 2 hours. A lot longer. What are we coloring in this? Is this the health guy? I'm very confused about what we're doing here. Oh, it's through magic. That's what we're doing here. Okay. I mean, does the superintendent of the school know he's talking about this type of stuff? Teaching the basics of magic in the Hogwarts and whatnot. I mean, Wolf Slayer, if it's any type of consolation, just remember. Wait, hold on. I don't want to speak out of turn. Did we play Trails on normal or easy? I can't remember now. I thought we played them on normal, but now I can't remember. And I was gonna say they weren't too bad. I don't think I played them on easy, to be honest. I don't think I did, but now I can't remember. They weren't necessarily easy, which made me think that it wasn't. But then I remember Baker laughing at me like on the last boss. I thought he made some jokes that like I was getting hit hard and something like that. You played on normal because you told me to look at it, but I'll assume it was an edit you made to the VODs and says, no, I can't remember. I think it was normal. It was a good difficulty level. It wasn't like I couldn't picture like what is it, Nightmare or something like that as the super hard level. I'm sure that'd be a little bit much. Thank God it had Steam Cloud saves, so we were able to save those saves up for the third game and transfer them over. Again, I don't think it matters for them, but it was normal because I tracked down your VODs because you protested the fact it was normal. That sounds about right for me. Stay awake. The fact that I think finally 3 out of 6 streams from the previous time will finally going to catch up to where we were previously is good. And Full Moon Down. We'll guess you'll have to play all of them on normal now. I guess so, yeah. I mean, it only took me 2 games to finally understand the orbment system. It took me 60 hours in the first game to understand that I could move out of the yellow circles. These are all very embarrassing things to admit here, by the way. But it's rather embarrassing. Alright, who was it that wanted to hang out today? It was Kenji. Where are we going to go? Behind the bleachers? Back to Wild Duck Burger? Back to the ramen shop? Not even good enough. It's just a talk now. I can't believe that for like 70 hours you thought the yellow lines were you were locked in. There was nothing you could. I don't know why I thought that, but you've been in here for like the past hour and a half, but now it's truly over. Huh? Cheers to that. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to get myself a drink. Yeah, found it out during. And you know what? I literally think I found that out by pure accident as well. Like, I think I clicked, like, move by accident. I was like, wait, hold on. I can move during this? Oh, God, this is embarrassing. Huh? Why? Gotta have to go check out that cram school today. Sorry, man. So I don't have to... What? No. You always have to make time for ramen. Always. Is he getting on me about year-end goals? All right, this is everyone get your beers right now. Everyone get your beers. Gotta say, it was a hard decision, but in the end, the Guinness won out. Drinking alone is something alcoholics like Jordan do, and I don't want that. I'm not an alcoholic. Bunch of hosers. Is it drinking alone if you're talking to... No, obviously not. So therefore, I never drink alone, except for those brief times when I've already started drinking and started streaming and no one comes in for like the first half hour to 45 minutes. Then it might classify as me drinking alone a little bit. But I mean, what if my son and my wife are technically still here, right? I'm not drinking alone. This feels like a Homer Simpson aspect here where I'm trying to make sense of it all and nothing's making sense here. Getting into college is more important than hanging out, right? Don't you think about the future? I feel like Kenji just got like out of nowhere. I got 30-year goals, man. I don't want to say like I have more than him, but he's coming off as a dick here. I mean, technically we don't exist. We're just figments of your imagination. Well, I should be a little bit more worried about my well-being if which doesn't actually exist, Jordan. Your wife was worried about it. What if that was like legit? Like all these names are just things that aren't appearing. Like Twitch isn't even a real thing. I just think I'm streaming video games. My wife comes in here and looks at me and just shakes her head. She has no idea what's going on. Lights are on. I think I'm in some type of show, like the Truman Show. And I'm off to make a show for everyone else. And she left 2 years ago, but I still think she is. I think so. Boy, this chat got dark real quick now, didn't it? Good thing I started drinking. There's no waking up. What if I'm in like some type of coma from like one of my bajillion concussions I've had, and this is just how my brain has decided to start, you know, offing itself off between, you know, getting the wires all crossed up. What's wrong with your brain that you can imagine someone like Baker? This is my subconscious manifestation of a doctor speaking to you in a coma. Speak to him in video game talk. Tell him we're viewers. Don't tell him we're doctors. What if this is like the Matrix? And this is just how this is all going? Words of thought right there. We haven't visited the old people in a while. What's everyone drinking today, by the way? I got myself a Guinness. Need to know. Even if you're not real, I still think you should tell me what you're drinking, just so it makes me feel better at night. You gotta have that part of your mind that rips out on your ego so you don't get out of check. Right, exactly. Gonna go down in a minute and grab myself a cherry blossom lager. Guinness because I'm you. No. Oh no. Am I my own mod? Cronenberg, thank God. Yeah, we're down a month, right? I mean, heading back into another full moon. Victims are rising on up again. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to do something about this Yukari. There's no getting away from this. He can't hurt me. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna hurt you. Are you gonna hurt me? Guys, like, if I had a few more to drink today, you definitely would have me thinking otherwise. I'll tell you that much. If you ever got into the shrooms or something like that, God knows what the hell would be happening then. All right, so everyone's off and enjoying themselves. It's a Thursday evening. Let's go off and sing karaoke as we would. Well, if the government agent's trying to lure you into a false sense of security. As if the American government is literally able to do anything. They couldn't catch a cold. I mean, isn't that one of those sayings though that like when people talk about like government conspiracies and whatnot, and they're like, you know, but the government fails on so many other things. Like, how on earth do you think it would be able to do all these other things on top of it? Like, oh, do you think they would be able to have all these conspiracy theories when they can't, you know, essentially run a government? Like, isn't that the comical thing? Where we're gonna get this lead metal from? And we need to go there before the 6th. God damn it! Alright, anyways. Yes. The government isn't in the business of feeling better. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, like, I'm sure it's the same as everywhere else, but like, so that there's chat again of doing a full lockdown in Ontario, Ohio again, which is comical again. It was just 2 weeks ago that they sort of opened everything up, and then out of nowhere, the cases are riding on up. So it's like, better get that back on. Yeah, I think isn't it a rumor that on Friday they're gonna chit chat about that happening possibly? Not that it doesn't affect my kid, but of course it affects everybody else because, you know, everyone is still expected to go to work, but now their kids are gonna be home alone. Like, I've had my say on this, and it's a very simple approach that a global pandemic required a global solution, and the fact that everyone sort of threw in a half measure and failed miserably wasn't the way to approach it, and now we're all paying for it, you know, a year and a half later. It's just overly stupid. It really is. So I don't know. I mean, some countries got it right, some countries got it very wrong. And now we're just sort of on the cusp of having vaccinations sort of be out, but not really, depending on where you live. You might be lucky, or if you're not, you know, you're waiting on a bunch of other things to happen before you can get your second dose or whatever. Like, oh, man. Of course, I got my brain tickled yesterday. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was, you know, I've heard it all from, like, it's like they scramble your brains to, like, it's not so bad. So it wasn't too bad. So I'm expecting to find out hopefully within, I guess, an hour or so, but they told me 24 to 48 hours, but there's also a delay in the testing results. So that was fun. I think there's nothing more we can say regarding how dumb the world and some of its governments are that we actually haven't said in the last year. Exactly. New Zealand is looking, yeah, like, isn't New Zealand and Australia looking really good? Well, considering they're sort of like over there on their own, figuring their own shit out. I mean, I even think, like, outside of a few things, outside of what's happening in China, outside of that, like, aren't they doing a little bit better now? Although that's sort of doing part of, like, what their country's sort of about at this moment in time, right? Like, didn't they legit lock people in their homes and have the army sort of stumbling around making sure that you stayed in your homes? It is easier to isolate an island, but then, you know, as Baker could probably tell us, you know, maybe not. He's on an island. Got to keep that queen happy, though. Good for her. Doesn't take long. You should eat a lot for 15 minutes. Wait, hold on. Sitting cross-legged? I don't think I could do that at my Zoomer age, as they would say. China's numbers are far worse than they claim. Yeah, well, that's the other thing too, right? Are you gonna believe everything they say? Hard to say. We feel tired? No, don't close your eyes. Stay awake. Listen to the lecture. Learn what we've talked about, Christian practice of prayer and all this other jazz. No one has any idea what's going on. I mean, Stu is right. It's easier to isolate an island. It's just, well, some people have difficulty playing on easy mode. I mean, even me, right? How does he keep his job? Clearly, no one's watching him. I think that's the thing. They use cell phone data to try to estimate China's numbers are over 1 million. Yeah. You mean a country with a ton of human rights? It's I know, right? How could you ever think that, Summit, right? How could you ever think that? And like, what wasn't the big no-no like yesterday? I think NASA called Taiwan a country, which they are, but that doesn't bode well with China. So of course they're all mad about that. Like, I just don't like. I get why people try to please China. You know, money makes the world go around. Okay, and you know, you want to eliminate them, well, you know, soon they'll be China #1, and all that. Like remember when Russia had the first vaccine, like 8 months before anybody else? Was that even real? Like, I remember I tried to ask Denise Varga if it was legit, and he said it was, but like, I don't think anyone thought it was working. Like, probably was like 30 or 40% working, but it wasn't like what we have now. And I don't even know what those our vaccines are. I don't think any vaccine is 100%, but like, what are they, like 90%, 80%, something like that? Are we coming to student council today? I'll think about it. I'll let Kaz beat you to it. So we're probably gonna chit chat with him first and go bitch about his knee or something. So can we go bother with that first or what? It's supposed to be in the 90s. And what's the one with the? Is it the AstraZeneca one or something like that? Like, doesn't it apparently give people blood clots or something? Didn't China also kill a bunch of Muslims to take their organs? Wonderful. Yeah, sounds like it.
And
Better be careful. If Amazon has China friends, we might be banned out of nowhere. Heaven forbid,
like,
right?
it was the end of the world.
Not like there's anywhere else to go.
You should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless.
Oh my god!
Typical Valley
Never
girls.
laughed so hard in all my life.
Well, I think that's the thing they're currently
They're
worried
making
about,
fun
Stu.
of someone?
Is all the
Don't they have
strains.
anything better to do?
Huh? Where's that voice coming from?
What was that voice?
What voice? I don't hear
That was
anything.
terrifying.
What's wrong, Maki?
That like
Lucky?
I don't remember that from before, but like hearing that, like that was legit. Like,
Uh-huh. Are you okay?
Inspector Gadget.
Sorry.
what was the cat's name
What
in
were we
Inspector
talking
Gadget? I
about?
can't remember. Did he even have a name?
I can't stand girls like that.
Was that a good Dr. Claw, or could I work on it? Yeah, I could imagine that you look like Winnie the Pooh. Do we need to go visit the nurse? No, we're feeling good. Feeling great. Kenji, let's go hang out this time.
Inspector Gadget.
I don't know what else to say. That's all I can think of. It's been a while since I've seen Inspector Gadget.
Next.
It's good, but it's... I can't do that part because he really elongates the... I can't... The throat. Probably needs some more jizz in there or something. My mic gate muted that? God! That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Hold on. Is everyone holding on? I know I asked everyone to hold on. Hold on. Let's try this again.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Honestly, he should have leaned into the Winnie the Pooh imagery. Easier to commit human rights violations when you're associated with absolutely. Since we have Jack Off Frost, yes, meet him up. Memory, is he gonna bounce on us about all this terribleness, about like how we don't have a plan for the future, and then we're expecting, the plan thinks 30 years out? Okay. Please let me know if I need to turn on my noise gate back on. Usually it works pretty well, but when people are expecting to have an Inspector Gadget / Dr. Claw impersonation, it doesn't really work out well. We'll figure it out. Usually I keep it on for just the little guy when he's in here, because then you can't usually hear him going off and off about world issues as he once does. Get it a little deeper and you've got a bright future as the next Dr. Claw. Like, did the original Dr. Claw voice actor already die? I mean, that was like a show in like the early 90s, right? So I wouldn't be shocked, but eat his food. Just play the dominant role here, right? No, let's not be a jackass. Got a serious problem. My penis broke. Emery's coffee table. Guess what it was called? Oh, here we go. Was it a wedding magazine? I'm gonna say Bride to Be magazine. I am amazing. Oh Jesus H Christ! I just realized the mascot behind the duck has. I said that before when you were in. Like it's very weird. Like, well, it's not the duck that has it, but it's the Batman-esque character that has the upside down W. It's a little weird. I made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate, I'm gonna marry. So a high school student marrying a teacher. I mean, I figure like anywhere in the world, that's probably not a. I mean, congratulations, I guess. Can't change his ideas on this, right? Am I gonna be your best man? Am I gonna be your Miro to your Kip Sabian? Only AEW fans are gonna get that, by the way. High school student marrying an ethics. Yes, that as well. Like, this is just all being blown out of proportion here, obviously. Well, Kenji, you got my support. You've opened up to me, and now we can bump uglies if you'd like. Because, you know, it's probably not going to work out for you and this teacher in the end, so I guess we could go both ways. We need to go visit the old people. It's been forever. It's been forever, and I literally think we're at like level 9 with them. I can't remember if we have a Hierophant, a Timothy Hierophant. You know, the actor from Die Hard and The Mandalorian. Did you see that video of the 2 teen girls that tried to steal an Uber Eats car? No? Triple brown crowd, I can't say it. Look what you've caused me to do. Why is that so hard to say? Triple brown crowd,
Where have you been?
They ended up killing the driver. Oh, like, was that like in Canada or like somewhere in America? Hierophant? No, hold on. DC. Okay. There we go. Omakani. Perfect. The brain looking thing. Weird. Alright, how's everyone doing here? How can you help me? Check everyone's status. Alright, I don't need to know. Alright, off we go to sing some karaoke. Oh wait, it's Friday, so we might have to just go have some coffees instead. The pheromone coffee world. They can only be held until they are 18. Oh, so essentially they're going to get away with it? That's disgusting. Why? What is it? Like, I thought... Maybe I'm wrong. But why is, like, a federal crime like that probably falling down onto state rules? That's what I'm assuming. Maybe I'm just thinking that out there out loud, but... I'm fairly certain, like, in different states, there are young kids who've murdered someone, like, probably 16 or 17, and they try them as an adult, and it works out, and they get sent to jail for the rest of their lives, and then, because these people aren't... I don't know. Can't change the world. Unfortunately, no one will listen. If I recall correctly, DC is subject to national government laws since they're not technically a state. That's right. So obviously it's a federal thing then. All right, so we have that one. So we just need to get this second old document before the 6th is done. Okay. No other quests. 13 and 15. See, that's one of those things of where you can't tell me that a 13 and 15-year-old, unless they're mentally ill or something like that, but you can't tell me that they don't know the difference between right and wrong, right? Like, of course they know that that's wrong. But you're back for 10 minutes and then meeting time. So now Wolf Slayer's off work and now you have meetings. These governments, they just don't know how to give you guys a break. Yes. I mean, I think in Canada, I wouldn't know how this would work for murder, but I'm fairly certain it's 12 and under. Like, I'm fairly certain that they've determined like the age of 12 is sort of like they don't really know what they're doing, like, or at least they don't realize the consequences of what they may do. Like, I'm not saying that you don't see jail time or something, but I think if a 12-year-old murdered someone, I don't just think that they go home to their families and just call it a day. Maybe they do. I don't know. The driver should have let them have the car after he was halfway. Yeah. Oh, is it one of these things of where, like, he's hanging on to the car and they're driving away and then he fell out and probably got his head run over or something? Oh, okay. That's even better. The good old double tap. Just a little information about this. Apparently, they somehow got a tase. It gets worse and worse. Oh my god. I mean, in my opinion, when things become a problem like that, I don't know, like, there's got to be some blame thrown to the parents. Like, if it, or their guardians, or whoever's sort of in charge of, like, I can't control my team. Like, well, get them in control. You're in charge of them. Like, that's how the world works. Okay? I'm not saying that the parents need to go to jail over that, but Jesus. Well, Chelsea will still be here. Hopefully when that day is over. Maybe, unless you have like an 8-hour meeting, then we can't say. Yeah, I mean, it's way to go, Stu. You just dummied all over us. No, it's okay. Stu's the Debbie Downer.
Did you hear about that girl in 2E? Yeah, they haven't got a clue.
Oh, well, sorry. I wanted to ask you. Do you have Fuku in your party yet?
Man, can you believe these people? So, did you hear the details?
Fuka. Oh. Yeah, that was a that was a little
Well,
she wouldn't stop about that.
Went missing last
Like,
night.
she came in here
This
and she
morning,
just kept
they
going
found her
on and
lying
on
the
and on
ground in front of the
for
school
like
gate.
the entire stream about,
Nobody knows what
oh,
happened,
here's another
and
rabbit hole I went
supposedly
down of a
she's
YouTuber
still
shooting themselves,
unconscious.
killing themselves, hanging themselves, doing this. I'm like, why is this interesting? Like, I
Yo,
understand people get
Yucatan.
caught in the rabbit holes, but I
This
was like,
is a tough case. Even
wow.
For Junpei Iori, ace detective.
there's a silver lining here. There was a GoFundMe started for the
Ace
family of the
detective?
victim, and they raised 352
stupid
grand
or
out of their
something?
100 grand goal for funeral costs and support.
More like Stupe, ace defective.
The meeting should only take about 30 minutes. So,
Hey,
typical
like we said
government
that.
on top of that,
Anyway,
double that. That's
where
like
have
you
you
just
been?
have to add like that little
I was
extra on
talking
top
to
of
the
it.
teacher. That girl they
Oh,
found.
for certainly. Yeah,
I
it's
saw
weird.
her
And then
yesterday on my way back from
I was like,
practice.
where are you getting all this?
She
like,
seemed okay
how
then.
is this still on YouTube? And then like I sort of looked into it. I was like, oh, so it's not like that they're
Now
showing their
that's
deaths. It's
really
just like
strange.
it was the last video that this person had done or something. That's what's weird. All right, it's Saturday. No one wants to hang out, so are we feeling good? We feeling fine? Feeling good. So let's go to the old people, I guess. Greetings and salutations. Who are you? No taxation? Colin Moriarty? There are a few subreddits that you have to just walk away from. I mean, Reddit's like fixed up a lot of that stuff. It's not what it used to be. Oh. I don't think we have an old morsel yet. Right, there used to be like a subreddit, watch people die. That was literally what it was. There's a few gory ones, that type of stuff. Like, obviously, like, they were quite out there, but they no longer exist. How do we not have an old morsel? Yeah, Twitter too, but again, Twitter's getting pretty good with their censorship and whatnot. I mean, it depends on who you are, obviously. Little bookworms. Hello. Not that great. That's where I saw the video. Oh, Jesus. I mean, the problem with Twitter is, like, it works it works for both ways. Like, if you're a nobody, it's fairly easy for you to share stuff and not get caught. Like, but if you're someone who has like one of those check marks, it's very easy to get stuff and censor you and find out and shut you down. Like, so it works in both ways for that in an instance like that. Obviously, you can get old didn't get this right. You can get old morsels in chests. They're pretty common. Okay, well, we have to go do another run back in the first block to see if we can get some lead metal.
Oh, hey.
So we'll see if everyone's up to go around for another little quick Tartarus run in the first block and see where we can get it. Some people don't realize I can sometimes see what they like on Twitter, and someone like a porn of a 3D dinosaur licking a penis. I thought, God damn it, did I do that? I thought I was pretty much just Simpsons jokes. Well, you're not feeling well. Well, fine with that then. Wait, so even what's God? No one's here. A bunch of hobos. All right, we should probably save. We haven't saved in a while. No, someone I've since unfollowed on Twitter. You unfollowed me now too? Guess we're going out for coffee again. I wish there was more options of things to do at night. Like, I think what just would have added on to this game was, well, some fishing. How does a Persona game not have fishing? Reported them as well. Yeah, enjoy your ban. Well, that lady's on to something, so we should probably be a little worried about that. Coffee it is. See, I like this song. I like this song. I think this is a good song. I mean, they're all good. I mean, I wish I knew the words, but something about hold me tight, hug and kiss you, something like that. There's a joke in there. The nights get better? I hope so. I hope so. Study, obviously. Sunday is a waste day. We're gonna go play the MMORPG with Maya. Plus, of course, we're gonna feel sick now. You're feeling sleepy. Go to bed. Oh, today's only Wednesday. Huh. There's no school today. Great. Alright, well, as we do, check it out. Let's buy some things. The irritating, catchy song that is Chelsea Ann's favorite song of Tanaka. Hello everyone, and welcome to the happy, amazing shopping show of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Granter of your desires, I'm your host Tanaka with a live presentation of the amazing commodities. He uses far too many words together at once that it's confusing to people like me. It is health sandals. And oh my god, what else are you offering on top of this? But wait! There's more diet food. They keep throwing this diet food at me, but I guess I'll take these health sandals. As I spit all over myself. I never used this in the game. I did in 4 though. So the current weapon I have that was only available from this is like double as powerful as anything else in the game currently right now. So there is a use to it. Oh, absolutely. I didn't know it was a thing either until Chelsea reminded me every Sunday to go talk to my TV, and I was like, what on earth are you talking about, talk to my TV? She's like, there's a TV in your room, talk to it and you can buy things. And I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. I also continue to use those health sandals. Okay, so the health sandals are good. Great to hear. Don't get to move out of the yellow line. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. And with your help, we'll accomplish that. Oh, so it's the beginning of the summer outfits. Hello, nurse, right? Maybe. Seems to be a sense of restlessness. There we go. Seems to be a sense of restlessness. Yeah, I agree. I thought she was supposed to give me something if we did really good on the exam, and we haven't yet received anything. Did we not do as good as we were supposed to? Is she not happy with it? Yep, we're literally 3 days out. So it took us 6 streams to get there before. We are in 3 streams to get us there now. So that's pretty good. Although mind you, the first stream was a 6-hour, run-a-thon, but that was good. I enjoyed it. So where do we want to hang? I mean, Kaz is there. I think we're feeling good. I think we need to visit. What do we need to finish though in here? Okay, so we need to get the document, and then we can get that lead medal. So it's probably the first. We'll probably go and do that boss that we left off in the block, and then we'll go back into the first block and get the lead medal if we can. Go to practice. Watch this guy bust his knee and have it go the opposite way. That'll be disgusting to see. Run, you maggots! How come the social link with Yucatan has not, or Yuko, I guess would be like, she's asked me, or I've asked her twice to walk home, and it was both sort of like, nah, like, you have to ask to go, but hasn't really gone up beyond that. I really think they had the opportunity to have his leg go the other way, sort of like when Sid Vicious jumped from the top rope in WCW. That would have been a great opportunity to really sell it, for the audience at home. Like, oh, he's really out of it. Here, drink this concoction that I've made up. It doesn't work, but I just have everyone drink it, and their courage goes up, and that should fix your knee up real quick. She's pissed off. Not a problem, Baker. Thanks for stopping on in, buddy. It's always nice to see you, even though we hate each other, right? But thanks again, buddy. You have yourself a wonderful night. Are you sure you're okay? Look, we're all quiet in here. Keep forgetting he lives across the ocean over there. Fukayu. Is Penguin still lurking on in around here? With his Keck W's and making fun of our choices? Kaz, take a day off. Relax. It'll work out well for you. Otherwise, you're going to need an ACL, MCL, and all that jazz that probably Chelsea's going to need eventually, right? Not really, Chelsea. Or at least we're hoping so. Or maybe, we don't know. I'm not a doctor. No one wants to see a doctor pee. And it's not because I wouldn't just pee all over you. I might, but they'll have to amputate his knee. Just the knee. Just the knee. He's gonna walk around like a pirate. Get a peg leg. I mean, heck, if you are getting your leg amputated, I would like to think that you get a free parrot and an eye patch. It should just be part of the whole shebang, right? Level 3? That's it? All this time I could be hanging out with you and that's all we have is level 3? Wolf and Chelsea are probably like level 8 with this guy. I don't think my insurance would cover the necessary dupe. I mean, maybe eventually that won't be a thing. Maybe you can just be like a happy country like Canada and just get her done and just, that's it. And speaking of Yuko, of course, here's where it's gonna start. Doctor, don't avoid her like the plague. Wanna walk home together? Maybe this will actually work. Look at that! If you ask enough times, eventually the answer will be yes. Welcome to Canada. Here's a spare knee and a check for 10 pounds of maple. Do you know how expensive that would be? I mean, maple syrup comes in little things like this, okay? And that's like $20 to $25. It's like the cheese curds. You want to get the good stuff. No messing around. We took her for coffee. And what looks like actually legit coffee, like just typical black coffee. With mugs the size of our brains. She's going Rodney Dangerfield all over. Hold on. Did anyone catch the size of the piece of cake of the person sitting behind us? Like, look at this, and then on top of that, look at the size of the fork. I just assume it's a 1-to-1 ratio of bald eagle feathers to ounces of maple syrup. I know, right? Like, it's not that I haven't seen a giant piece of cake like that. Like, I'm fairly certain I've gone somewhere and gotten a piece of cake that big, but it was sort of like meant like for sharing type of thing. I want to say it was somewhere, I want to say it was in Florida, like the Hard Rock Cafe or something like that, or I think we ended up going during like my nephew's birthday and we got like a piece of cake and that was like literally what they brought, but it was shared between the three of us, which was fitting, but yeah, that's like, I mean, look, I've seen some giant coffee cups. But yeah, they might as well just be for ramen. I mean, everything is boring to me, Yuko. I mean, how would I take you on in over to Tartarus? That's a wonderful place. Do you know these things called personas, or do you sleep in a coffin at night? The guy in the back has a normal cup. Yeah, he does. That is so odd. And the person with the giant piece of cake also has a normal mug. How weird. It's so weird just looking at these things. And then the poor waitress, she's just standing there with her silver platter, just waiting for someone to call her on over. It's hard to be excited about track when I saw a friend die to a table. It wasn't one of these normal tables though. It was one of these tables that were on fire. Oh man, what is yours? Strength. I don't think I have any of those yet. Wait, a school friend and nothing more? Just casual acquaintances. Okay, so we're not bumping uglies yet. I mean, it's not to say that casual acquaintances can't bump uglies, but you know, it's some work needs some foundation needs to be laid. All right, goodbye, Yuko. Toodles. Well, someone's decided to lay out the porno magazines just out. Probably Junpei to give him shit about them. Who left these lying out?
That girl was found by the front gate? Well, there's this rumor that it was an angry spirit from this one ghost.
Oh, this is the one with Junpei and the flashlight, and he tells the ghost story.
Hey, come on. Nobody believes that stuff. Right?
So, what is this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up, so why bother?
I'm interested. Go ahead and tell us.
Objection. Easy, Judge.
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many
Is Believe It or Not
strange
like
things in this world.
trademarked by the Guinness people?
According to one story, if
It does
you
just
get
carry
caught
that.
at
I know he
school
like pulled
late
that
at
thing
night,
right out of his back
you'll
pocket.
be
That thing's
devoured
giant.
by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls.
Or oh no, not Guinness's. It's Ripley's.
The
Believe it
other
or not.
day,
They probably
this friend of
own
mine,
that trademark
let's call
phrase or
him
something.
Shu. He said to me, Junpei, I saw something strange. He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen.
I know,
He
right?
said it was about the girl in 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was as white as a sheet. He insisted it was true. Then, it hit me. That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat.
As someone with gray
Yes,
sheets, that's not very
there are
white.
Strange things in this world.
Close enough, right?
Believe it or don't.
What do you think, Akihiko?
I thought that was terrible.
I think it's worth investigating.
Sure.
Wow, I didn't know you were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan. That's kind of funny.
She can still kick your butt, man.
Hey, watch it.
Get a swift kick to the
Fine.
balls with that
Then
one.
let's investigate. We'll each ask around for the rest of the week. I'll prove to you that this ghost story is just an urban legend.
I appreciate that. The story
He
is
is.
a
That
bit
was really
unnerving.
good. That was like his voice actors,
Then
like
I'll let you guys handle
like
it. Just
when he
make
was
sure you
reading the
sleep
script
with
for
one
this,
eye
he's like,
open.
"Oh, this is my time to shine." Then Junpei can be forgotten about afterwards. All right, I'm thinking everyone is going to be feeling good, so we can. Wait, Kari still isn't here. You're really not letting me go anywhere if Yukari is not. So she's just gonna be a scaredy cat sitting over there for the day. God. First she was, studying for the exam. I never wanted to be a voice actor. Now it's time to show my camp. Oh my God, you're so right. My camp counselor shops indeed. Like, what kind of dorm is this? I'm assuming, like, I thought Japan was a clean place. Are we not keeping a clean place around here? Like, we just got beer cans, water cans, soda cans just lying about. Like, let's have some at least, let's respect our dorm here. The town gets progressively dirtier as you approach. Oh, does it? I never really thought of that. Wait, isn't there a guy? Isn't this the guy that what's his face was talking about? There's an old man in the mall. Oh, maybe are any of these people old? Yeah, man, look outside after your next mission. So that, now that I noticed it, 2 months in. Hey, isn't that Tanaka? Need to be smooth. Interesting. Yeah, it's something I obviously don't notice at all until, 2 months later in the game, and now Wolfslayer brings up and tells me, yeah, after you're done with this mission, then look at it outside. It'll be all clean. I keep thinking I'm gonna get new requests, so I don't want to miss any of these requests, so that's why I'm constantly looking at these things and making sure we have everything that we need. Okay, we're good. Honestly, it's a little detail. It's not something that makes... No, but it's... To me, like, that type of stuff is interesting. Like, I didn't even think of it until you brought it up, and now it's like, oh, now I'll notice that every single time that we look. It is. It really is. Like just asking Nanako if you have permission to change the channel, as she just constantly watches the Weather Channel all the time, or how dare you interrupt when the Junes song comes up. She'll rip your head off. Don't get stuck. Good. I never know if that's like a set thing or if that's random. I never know. If you change the channel during the Junes jingle, she cuts you in the middle. Wait, does she really?
I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you?
She comes in your bedroom in the middle of the night and cuts you? Oh my god, I have to do that in the game. I have to do that.
I'm glad you remembered me. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again.
You had me, Wolfslayer. That's literally believable. It absolutely is. If you could, she would though. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then this boy in his pajamas has disappeared again. Those fucking dresser drawers, man, I'm telling you. It's the most annoying thing in the game. Do you remember where the second block ends? Wolfslayer, what level, roughly? Like, I thought we hit, like, 33, something like that. Because we'll grab that second document, and then we'll head into the first level. You're gonna do your best. Good luck. I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought that was a good call. After the 5th time, she starts looking for Dojima's gun. Yep, leave it at that, right? $60. You're not... You gotta be kidding me. Floor 64? This phrase, Mono Susamajuku, also occurs in the Gutsu Monogatari. Of the Agutsu Monogatari stories, I'm fairly fond of the one about the ghostly wife. Such as an eerie yet poignant story, speaking of which, I know a good ghost story. Would you like to hear? Yes. Ugh. Holy... So I have 4 days to do 30 floors? Not that many. 20? No, yeah, 30. No. Oh, the block is segment. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, you had me. That's a friend who went into the tunnel with him, suddenly began to scream. Frightened, they ran back home, but he started to hear scratching noises each night and a faint voice saying, "Let me in! Let me in!" Boy, you guys had me petrified for a hot second there. Petrified or terrified? I guess both could apply, essentially. That's where the newest member of my fam jam came here. Just grew up like any ordinary here. An ordinarily human. Thanks, Mr. Coda. We're out of here. Oh, just working the turkey through. So many people want to hang. I mean, not really, but so no one came up and really interacted with me. I wonder if this would be like in my best interest to go hang with the old couple. See if we can nail that level 10. And gets one out of the way at least. Why didn't I talk to the guy right there and just go to Iowa Todai Station? Why am I an idiot? Although actually, I feel like that's a waste of not hanging out with one of these two, because I could go hang there like on a Saturday. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's hang out with Kenji instead. God, where are we gonna go now? The first part stops at floor 40. Okay, so we're pretty close to that. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Thank you for that. I want to try to say your name right. Some Marimbus? Am I close enough? I feel so stupid. Oh man. All right, finally. Can we go to Tartarus? Yes, I would love to go there. Freaking rumors going around school. I think you're on the last boss of the stretch. Part after that should be easy peasy unless you find the Reaper or something. I mean, we all know that I'll probably end up finding the Reaper. There's been a couple times where I've been close. Not overly terrible, but you know, I have gotten that rumor of like, oh, something's going on. I haven't heard the chains yet, so he hasn't been close enough to me yet to where that's been a problem. You really think it's still? I wonder if that's still death on easy mode. Like, I mean, I've run into hard enemies. Like, I'm sure it's possible. He probably would beat the shit out of us, but occasionally Mitsuruo would let me know that there are no shadows on the floor, and I'm just like, hell yeah, until 2 minutes pass and I hear chains. That's terrifying. Yeah, we are on easy mode. We're just here to have fun with the story mode, essentially. But Persona 4, Persona 5, we'll jump on into normal. I just had enough of this game and sort of like not banging my head against it type of thing, but just wanting to get her done. You don't think that the tables didn't screw me over? I thought the tables screwed me over. Absolutely. They still gave me a chance. It was this close. Oh, wrong way. Let's just do a big loop. To be honest, the main reason to play Persona 3 on easy is that you have to direct. Yeah, so I mean, so that's the weird thing with me. I have direct control, so I probably could have got away with playing on easy, or playing on normal. Sorry, but
Its Arcana is the Empress. It's a guardian, so it'll be a difficult fight.
it's holding a baby, for Christ's sake. I mean, I can't remember in Persona 4 OG.
I'll attempt
I'm trying to think on the
analyze
little
enemy.
endurance run I've been watching. I'm fairly certain
Let's go.
it gives you the option to have direct command over them or not. Like, I know in Golden they changed that.
I can do it.
Okay, no wind. Don't be trying that, Jazz. Ow. Now there was a move. I can't remember what it was. Who do we have right now? Alf? Maybe it was that. I don't know about Persona 4. I know Persona 4 go, yeah, let's see, but I see. I only played Shin Megami Tensei, OG Persona 4, so I can't remember off the top of my head. But I want to say, like, I thought it was one of those things of where maybe it was just like it started off with just the parties making their own decisions, but you were allowed to do like a direct command thing and change it up. So.
My turn.
Still alive.
I couldn't defeat it.
I hit one person like a truck. Yeah, I don't want to have him outdone. You try some fusion and get some. Yeah, well, I generally try to do that stuff off stream because I can find that stuff to be sort of boring. So I sort of don't want to like waste like, you know, an hour doing, you know, in the Velvet Room type of thing, some Marimbus, but we'll figure something out, obviously.
That one just
No
won't
weakness.
die. My turn.
Did we try wind on this person? I thought we did. It didn't go over well. Gonna be jamming on that poem for everyone's soul. Yeah. I couldn't remember if we literally tried it, or if they tried it. I think we tried it and it didn't go over well.
I couldn't defeat it.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be terrible.
Take the
No,
enemy
no, no.
down.
Oh, I hit the grind by accident. That was not what I wanted. God. Ah.
My turn.
I thought triangle was gonna be back and it wasn't. Panic, fear, and stress items. Ooh, only got 2 of those left.
Yes!
Yeesh. Oh my god, like, this controller's starting to backed up a little bit. What would get rid of the poison? I wish I could look up the skills. Yeah, so what I put on is it's called a PNAC file. That allows me to have direct control over my party members. I want to use Post Moody if you have it. Thank you. There we go. Because I'm going to run out of those other spells real quick. Thank you, Wolf. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Nice timing.
I can't believe I haven't found like a
Let's go.
weakness of some spot, but
Still alive.
Jeez,
for God's sakes, how do you? Oh, this is getting to be ridiculous. I don't think this game is capable of making terrible music. This guy is a dick. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Let's go.
I mean, even I would even accept a critical at this point in time. I swear to God, I can't call this stuff out. Ask him. Yeah, exactly, right? That's all I really wanted.
Please hit! This thing won't kill
Uh-oh. Well, we're not fans of that happening. Will Cleopatra. Yeah,
Damn,
shockingly.
couldn't finish it off.
My turn. It's still alive.
That was a close one.
Wasn't too bad. The coin of Queen. So now we'll make our way up to the top, grab that document. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. No, don't attack the poor woman. I guess I should take a peek at all of their equipment, because I haven't looked at that in a while. You know, could you imagine I'm just missing some high-end, you know, Panic? What's the current one? Panic low odds. Good there, high cut armor. Woman's clothing for cooking or battle. Inline skates, sure. Oh, I'm so sweet. Indeed I am. Alright, what do you got, Stupe? Juice Maru. Perfect. Dress shirt. Straight tip. Nothing. You need some accessories, my boy. I also wish like there's an easier way of doing this. Like instead of having to talk to them, like just let me do it from the menu. You know what's good battle equipment? Rollerblade, right? Also, I forgot that you can get healing from him. It's actually good that you can get it from 2 characters. Wait, you... Oh, I was just gonna... He's the only one? Like, are you kidding me? I was like, did you run out of SP or something? Someone said it was like level 40 for the next, till we get to the next block. Yeah, thank you. I'm just hoping we don't hit that point where
Take the enemy down.
we get tired, because I just want to do a little quick run around for the that lead metal or whatever it is. Just want to find that on the first block. That'll be easy to run around and find, because I think we're just looking for a treasure hand. So. Zionda, okay, that really changed.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
Last one.
I've been waiting for this.
In this game, can you change your characters on the fly again? Like when we get Fuka,
Okay.
I can't remember if she's like the person that like acts. I mean that I'm trying to think. I may have misremembered who I'm thinking about. So I can only have a max of 4 party members, right? So there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna have like I know Mitsuru joins. So I'm just trying to think off the top of my head of like, can I change them on the fly or no?
Strike first. Take the enemy down.
I can't remember if that's a thing or not.
Good job.
Like I know in 5 you can switch them out on the fly. You just hit R1 and they can change out, right? You gotta go to floor 1 for that. Okay, but at least it's there's an option there on floor 1 to do that. That's right. Change them in the
That's
lobby.
the last one.
Keep up the good work.
What a difference from last night. I don't know if you noticed me play last night, Wolf Slayer, when we were watching the VOD, but like, I had no money. All because I essentially got rid of Orpheus. That did not go over well. Okay, how many times can you use that?
Take
That's
the enemy
Come on.
down.
Give Jordan a chance here. I didn't realize there were 3 of them. I'm an idiot.
Just one more.
That was a close one.
Yes. And you know what's funny? Like, Demonic told me. He's like, don't get rid of them. You're going to need them. And I didn't realize, like, to use them for cadenza and, like, how easy that sort of made things going forward. And I was like, oh, like, just having that was, like, that just made it. So when I went back and sort of played, I went back and redid the whole thing off stream. And I was like, okay, let's do this properly, make sure we're not missing anything. And then it was like, oh, 4% of 4 the whole game. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, if I can remember correctly, it's not so much that it's. I know Persona 4, like something about you can't just go and buy items like when you're going in through the dungeons, right? Isn't it you get tired easily, right? Like, or it's not tired, but like you run out of SP and there's no way of getting it back, and the items for Persona 4 are not, you know, a dime a dozen like they are in every other game. So, like even 5, I remember.
Did it.
5 was sort of the same way. You couldn't you know, you ran out of SP in the middle of the dungeon. There was nothing else you could do, right? Like Persona 4, you're trading in your parts at the weapon shop. It's not. It's like a weapon shop or something. I can't remember what it is, but old document number 2. Yes, return to the entrance. All right, so now we're just gonna go to the first block and see if we can run around and get that lead metal. It's a small time. That's it. Yeah, small time blacksmith. Yeah, like he takes all the junk or something, and then the more junk you sell, the more items you get available to buy, and then the items are expensive, right? Like, I mean, items in this are expensive, but I just remember very quickly that, like, don't buy items at the police station because everything you're gonna get is gonna be, if not better, picked up in the dungeon. So don't bother. I guess we can hand that in right now anyways. All right, we'll do that. Also skill cards. I don't know if skill cards were in, like, I haven't played Golden, and I don't remember skill cards being in Persona 4 OG. I think they were an added thing in Golden. I can't remember. It's the bomb of life. It's the bomb of life. That's not what I want to do. Register. But I don't, like, I remember, I think, looking up something. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Like, I remember looking up something and someone was like, oh, just grab them from this. And I'm like, you can't grab them from that. Like that's not a thing. Alright, so we gotta create Jack Frost. So that means we can essentially get rid of that Jack Frost and then make a different Jack Frost. Yeah, that sounds about right there, Summerima. That sounds about right. So is this treasure monster just available in the first block? To get a lead medal. These are the things I hate doing on stream because it's just so random. Like, I gotta find a cheesy monster. I gotta hope that I run up behind him. I don't scare him. Like, not fun. But at least everything runs away from you. So at least I'll know, you know, we can see it far away and we don't have to worry about getting tired. But still doesn't make for a fun experience of having to come across something that there's nails across the chalkboard. Yeah, I don't remember them. Yeah, so that I think that was the thing of like, because I was always trying to make a persona like with a certain skill, and I remember everything I looked up was people were like, I don't understand why you just don't use a skill card, and there was people like, I'm just trying to explain like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have skill cards. And then finally someone realized that I was playing the OG version. I wasn't playing the golden, which shocks everyone, right? Because they're like, what do you mean you're not playing golden? That's the one to play. Why would you play that when golden's on? I'd be like, well, this was back in before golden appeared on Steam. You know, this was when it was only available on the Vita. You know, this is when I talked about literally just buying a PlayStation Vita TV to just play that game because that's how excited I was to play it. So, and we never did because those are expensive as hell to get in Canada, and I never ended up getting one. But I did have Wings willing to ship me one. Would have been nice, but ugh. No, god damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, did he just run away? No. God damn it. If we can just close this out, I'd be happy. Now just drop what we need from you, bud.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
Okay,
That's
everything's
why I'm
going
grinding
according to
lower
plan.
levels. Yeah, and we got it. That's all we needed. So at least we didn't have to go and do that 100 times. So we're here and we're done. We can continue on. That's great. We got extremely lucky. Like, for the longest time, earlier on, I was trying to find the Juzamaru, and like we weren't finding it. It wasn't a thing. I kept going to the fourth. I mean, at first I thought it was between the 4th and 11th floor. Wolf Slayer finally tells me it's like, no, it's 4th and 11th floor. So then we finally did that, and I did so many runs back and forth, and it was just like a waste of time. It really was. So a toy bow. Do you have any new quests? I think we've got them all. Like, literally. Stress Steel Metal. That's a new one. Jack Brothers, that's open. There's no date on it. Should probably take it just in case. Or not. Leave it. It doesn't have a due date, so let's save up the game. I'm trying to think, what time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. I know I didn't quite make it, but this might actually be a good stopping point, because then we can start you know, going forward into the next area without without rushing anything. I think that might be a good stopping point. We should be able to stream tomorrow, I think. All things going forward extremely well. But just don't want to be rushing things, because I hate rushing Persona, because it's not good. It's not fun. And we might even find something in the evening, maybe. So we'll see. But I want to thank you guys all again for tuning on in. It sucks. I apologize for Chelsea. in the middle of a meeting. I thought we'd be able to scrum it out a little longer, but maybe it's time I play a little bit of dad myself every once in a while. So, and I'm gonna see if my COVID tests have come in. So, hopefully negative results going forward with that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on in there. Some marimbist. Appreciate always seeing new people come on in. So, as always, folks, Kenny Omega says goodbye and good night. We'll see you next time, and thank you for the follow, buddy. You guys have a great evening. We'll see you soon. All the best.